don't think atoms exist.
Atoms definitely do exist.
They were invented?
They were invented. You are correct.
Tell us about the invention of the atom there.
Yeah, Star, can you explain how the atoms were invented?
So in 1970, 1560 BC, right? Adam was like a person.
Ain't no way. Adam was a guy.
This is happening here.
So everyone's born of Adam?
I mean,
I don't know.
Are you saying that our world constricts of the Judeo-Christian toilet of the Bible? Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Man. Now isn't the right time to...
There's an Adam. Is there an Eve?
Nope. Welcome back to Roll Call!
We're all fictional here, and nothing exists.
Nothing is real. We're all fake.
I mean, two of us are VTubers, so I mean,
you're as real as everyone else.
Or am I?
Which isn't anything.
I could be AI for all you.
That's getting real metaphysical, and I know you're not an AI because your meme capability is too good.
I just programmed the AI.
My
on myself.
girlfriend is an AI.
Huh?
What the fuck?
Sounds like an anime.
It is. Guarantee it is. Anyway, welcome to Roll Call.
The time I woke up, my girlfriend was
We
an anime.
play Dungeons and Dragons sometimes.
Sometimes.
My stuff
Oh,
is in the wrong.
Everyone's in the wrong spot. You guys are flipped.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey,
My
you're
screen
Teresa
hasn't
now.
loaded
Yeah.
yet.
Fuck yeah, punch stuff. I'm exhausted. Somebody help me.
Oh, Teresa,
I don't know whether my dad's evil or not. My dad's in jail. Help.
Stop the car.
I got daddy.
Stop resisting!
Stop the chariot.
Stop the car! I'll lasso that horse!
That's it. I'm casting slow.
Now, you want to play good cop or bad cop?
He's got a wand. Cast magic missile.
That's fair.
Anyway,
I need a troll just video of this.
a magical version of cops.
Just what's the Reno 911?
Oh my god,
like
we need a
D&D
Reno
version.
911 version of D&D.
Okay, so if chat wants it, I'll run a one-shot sometime that wherever you guys can be magical Reno 911.
I can wear booty shorts, guys.
Oh my God.
I can totally do aviators and booty shorts. I've got this.
I will do a magical
mustache.
Reno 911
And a mustache.
one-shot.
Hell yes.
Just a thick caterpillar mustache.
Your model. You guys are gonna get some alterations to your models.
Oh, I will pay for it if I
You guys
need
are going to have to, like, run me through what's going on, because I have no idea.
Think of so what they're referencing is think of every
I've
cop
been to
show
Reno.
No, not the same.
That voice!
Yeah, what you gonna do? Think of you just go look up the show Cops. Just go literally
Okay.
look up the show, and then Reno 911
yes,
is
propaganda.
a spoof. Reno 911 is a spoof of things like that.
Yes,
Parody
propaganda.
cops.
Which that
Parody propaganda. I love
one of the
that.
main actors in that real big size story. He actually messes up his legs, and he did a commercial with Sir Patrick Stewart, and Sir Patrick Stewart was like, "Is that makeup or are your legs like that messed up?" And he's like, "No, they're that messed up." So yeah,
Commit to the bit, baby.
they also learned that
Let's
they're
go.
a block away from one each other where they live. Anyway, Skye, take it away.
Today we're playing D&D. That means this video will go up on YouTube on maybe Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And then after that, next week we're gonna be back here on Friday playing more D&D. This week we do not have Vampire the Masquerade going on, but we will be back next week. Outside of that, words and things and stuff. Lots of things are on pause right now,
RPG
actually.
table.
You can always check out the RPG table. They are currently on a break. However, at the end of June, we will be coming back for Season 7 of Chicago by Night. So feel free to check that out. Also check out Ravnos Archon. They are currently also on a break right now, but they do lots of shows, everything from World of Darkness to Old Gods of Appalachia to 7th Sea. So check them out too.
Hell yeah.
Our thing isn't working.
Oh no, I see that.
Womp womp.
Well,
Womp womp.
Oh well.
It all started with my mom.
Well,
and my
the good
dad
news is that
had
most of the
me.
links that we post here in chat are also connected to our various socials and people that we know. So,
And they're
Yes.
broken. Hooray!
and they're broken.
Just like me.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. I literally just hit the same button.
Wait, what do you run it through? Like Nightbot or what?
It goes through Stream Elements.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
refresh Stream Elements. That's usually how I do it. Or refresh the Catch and Stream Labs. Either one.
We broke the bot. Yeah. Tragic broke the bot.
Why is it always my fault?
Because you're the one behind the
Because-
screen.
Every time, Tragic.
If it was me over there, it would be my fault. Except I would also
No.
blame you then.
Yeah, say no, don't even fucking pull that. As soon as
I
everyone
mean,
would be like,
at
"Oh
least
man, it's
she's
my fault,"
on it.
and then everyone would go, "No, it's Tragic's fault."
And if it
At
was
least
Tristan's
she's
fault,
on
then
it.
it is still
Still be
blame.
my fault. It's my fault no matter what we do.
Damn it, Tragic.
Yeah.
That's right. Damn it, Tragic.
It's your fault for running such a wonderful game.
I guess that's tragic.
Also, just so you guys know, the sound of the music that you hear playing in the audio right now, we named the bot My Egg Boy.
My egg boy.
So, just I
Ah,
felt
he's
like people
wonderful.
needed to know that.
So Apple, I don't hear about this. Bring it on, Apple. Fuck.
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
Blame the streamer. That's right. Blame the streamer.
Always blame the
The
streamer.
You always blame it.
Well,
Blame the strippers.
anything from the peanut gallery before we continue along?
Hi, I'm Stardust Shimmer, Crown Princess to the Crystal Kingdom. Bow it down to me if you wish.
You lost a
I'm
lot of
currently-
commanding presence real quick.
What happened?
Bow down. Only if you want to bow down. You don't have to.
Look, I'm feeling demure today, alright? I stream on twitch.tv/Stardust_Shimmer, but I'm currently taking a break because I'm too brain rotted in a fucking gotcha game to play anything else. But, you know, I'll let you guys know when I'm not brain rotted.
Yeah, and it's your boy Shiro back at it again with another video. I am also a VTuber. If you hadn't noticed, you might be stupid. I don't know. Yeah, we stream Wednesdays, Saturdays. A little bit sprinkle here and there if I actually feel like doing that. But yeah, Baba Booey and Booey Babas. Let's get to playing.
Wow.
Let's giggity
I don't
go.
like taking up too much time when I'm on someone else's stream.
It's all of ours.
I know, but like,
Ah,
I don't want to be like the main.
communism.
Like, I don't want to like. I don't know. I just don't. I don't like.
Mine go way too long if you're worried.
I got it.
I
I
know.
fixed
I
it.
feel bad if I ever take too long.
Guys, I fixed it.
He fixed it.
Oh my God, he's Mr. Fix
It.
Are you
He
Bob the
fisted it.
Builder?
Thanks, Shiro, for the awesome suggestion
Yeah.
of fixing our stream.
Thanks, Jake Shiro, for fixing it.
I'm Mr. Fix It. Oh, he
Mr. Vic.
This is bullshit.
gets blamed for breaking it and then doesn't get blamed for fixing it.
Anyway, there's all of our wonderful links to people that we care about.
And also
Oh,
people
what
we don't
else?
care about.
I hope no one we don't care about's in there.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a fish.
Specifically, just baddest jujus though.
Yeah,
Don't.
just bad. No, Batchy. No, yeah.
No.
Not streaming well. What's he got, a kid or something?
God. Rude.
Children. Ahem.
What's
You
that?
children.
So let us jump back in to the world of Lapleer and our Slivers of Fate
Lapleer.
campaign. What?
Lampalier.
Lapalier.
Are you
Lapleer.
Patrick from the Doodle Bible?
No, I'm the Krusty Krab.
Oh God.
No, this is Patrick.
Where we last left off, it's like he's still here with us. The chaotic.
It's like
energy.
he's standing there menacingly.
Thank you, SpongeBob. Where we last left off, our heroes, the Order of Tarts, had successfully completed
Semi.
their mission in the sense
Semi.
of you did apprehend the doppelgangers and keep a hold of the pendant that you needed to keep, but also due to other circumstances that I don't want to fully blame on any one individual in the party, but excess police were involved, which then got excess attention, and after what can only be described as a horrific scene inside of a normal, wonderful bar, you are now whisked away into a hideout, like I guess a safe house, with the General Elric, who is admitting to his crimes and has already stated that he is going to confess and make things better.
Write that down.
I have it written down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Wait, we
Write
were
it more.
recording this,
Nope. What are you talking
right?
about?
I cast magical recording.
It's a real thing.
I say there's already a spell that does that.
Is it called magical recording?
No.
No.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we rejoined with our group.
I think everything
You
went
guys
smoothly.
kind of have right now. You have the quote unquote nephew. That is his only thing you know about him, as he is the nephew of Yaris de Palto. In custody inside of the safe house.
Is he gonna say something stupid like maybe I did this on purpose to be in your lair?
I don't
That's
know.
something I would say. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, this is the nephew, not the you. But you
Nah, I'm getting
also
along with
have
me.
the you. Yes, you also have.
He's actually a vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, his name
He's
is
a whole
Kieran.
mood.
He goes by Kieran.
Literally, about
Kieran.
to be,
Kieran
like
Knightley?
house.
No, not Kira. Kieran.
Kieran Knightley.
Yes, Kieran Knightley spelled exactly how you wouldn't expect it.
Perfect.
Out here on you.
Nitley.
Yes. Just the most ham-fisted way of spelling it. So, that is where we start our session. You guys know that they did ask for a cleric to come to do
Yes.
some greater restoration. They don't know how long it's going to
'Cause
take.
That was the rule.
Oh, we
That was the
also-
rules.
Because I think John also like mind talkated to the other Alric, all the licks, to get the papers for the other lick.
Yes,
Right.
Alric said he was on his way to go get that.
Yeah, just
El Ulrich.
a Limerick.
A Limerick.
A Limerick.
We're just going to call him Detective and the General.
General.
Okay?
Colonel. Sorry. Anyways.
Make that easy. So the scene is yours. The two guards that were with you, that were kind of the interrogating ones, that kind of were working double crossing actually on the good guy's side. They are technically standing watch, but they're not actively listening if you go into like the kitchen. You're
That's
not
just
being
like-
escorted around the building. You're in a house.
Okay, it's a house. Okay, I thought it was like like an empty facility type of thing.
What is
Nope.
the state of the quote unquote Yaris nephew?
I was
Is
good
he
wondering
like
that, too.
lucid? Is he awake? Is he?
Oh, he got
Sleep.
knocked the
We
fuck
knocked
out.
him out. Yeah, we
No,
knocked him out.
alright.
He got
Alright.
knocked out.
I'm gonna punch him again.
Yeah, that'll be one death save.
I'm just gonna knock him out more.
I'm gonna knock him out
I
permanently.
will not. I won't
Oh,
non-lethally.
no. I tripped.
What? I
Where'd
mean,
that
I know
knife
you can
come
choose to
from?
be non-lethal, so like, you can just permanently just keep bashing his head in.
At a certain
Arg.
point, I would state that you are no longer non-lethally beating him; that you were just going to kill him.
What if I'm just like, throwing my knife in the air and then, oh no, one fell by his head, in his head.
Then he'd die.
But like, would I get blamed for it?
Okay, but non-lethal.
You can roll insight if you would really like to know that.
What's my insight? I forgot. It's a +7, I think. 15?
Yeah, you would definitely get fucking blamed if you were throwing a knife near an unconscious man. You stuck a knife in his head.
Me. No, I didn't
Yes,
stick it. It was an accident.
yes, they would arrest you still for
What
murder.
if I fake try to catch it, but really well? Okay, anyways, continue.
You would need to convince.
My acting skills are top notch.
What is Ulrich or no?
The general.
General?
What is
Detective.
the nephew currently looking like?
So currently
Black
in
eye.
his black eye, some fringe, some burned hair. No, he's currently he looks like a half human, half hobgoblin.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, 'cause that's what Yaris is, right?
Yaris
So
is
he's got like a
hobgoblin.
reddish
That's
tinge.
right. I remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we free?
Yeah.
I didn't know if
Wait
you were
from
supposed to
the.
wait.
Oh, you guys can't
wait
leave
from
the
wake
building.
up.
No, I meant like free to like.
Do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I have any interrogation techniques?
He's asleep. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably wait for him to wake up.
Okay, let's see. Did we get everything we needed from the detective first? Like all that information we got down already?
He has not come back yet with the papers.
I mean, besides the papers, like the vocal that he was like, everything he is voicing.
Oh, yeah.
Like we got all that information. Okay.
Well,
Just making
everything
sure
that
we
you
get
can get
everything.
into a sending spell. He's also on his way to actually come meet you
Sorry,
guys.
no, I meant the detective that was emitting everything. That is with us in this room that got shot in the head.
So that's the
general,
The
dude.
general.
Bro,
a general.
I don't know.
I even gave them 2 different names this time that don't sound anything alike, and you somehow still mixed
I'm be
them.
honest, when you did that, I didn't know which one was which. I took a guess.
You guessed wrong.
I sure did.
You had a 50-50
Okay, so
shot.
the general, did he
Yes.
tell us? Okay. And then
He's told you that he was involved and what the whole
Yeah.
plot was.
I was just making sure we got like all the information we needed out of him before we moved to the next person, like, you know. And then
Yes.
also we got as much as we were gonna get from the fake Foon, until he's gonna give us more information. Wait, why is he giving us more information? If we break the spell, right?
You're going to try and pull your essence out of him, so then you can also use that to resonate and track.
Somewhere in time, I inserted a joke of you like me being inside of you, just somewhere in the time, since it's my essence is inside of him.
Good to know. Good to
Just
know.
wanted to say that.
Can I take a peek outside? Like through a window, just see like if there's anybody, coming by, if there's like, anything.
Anyone picked up our trace or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me stealth though as you go to the window.
Okay. Stealth.
In which
maybe-
window are you going to look for the window that's on the? Because there's 2 floors. So
Okay.
you're going up a floor. You're staying on main floor. In which direction are you? Like, where are you trying to look?
I'll go up a floor.
Okay.
I'll go up a floor, get some vantage. And stealth. That's still disadvantaged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 17.
God damn.
Not bad.
I rolled a 14 and a 19, so.
Those are good rolls.
You are able to make your way as you go upstairs. The upstairs is kind of like it has like a master bedroom and then a guest bedroom and a shared bath between the two, and a hallway closet. It looks like it's not really been used. It is well kept, but there is like that thin layer of dust, like the house hasn't been used in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You go up to the window. Are you looking out to like the main street? Like the closest
Looking out
street?
to looking out to the main street.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Let me just have my exhaustion.
As you are
posed
sleepy.
right here, as I'm very, very eepy.
Can I lightly like
All right.
barricade the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception. It's another 17.
So the 17, you don't notice anybody immediately.
Okay.
But after a few minutes,
Oh.
you see an individual has gone up and down the road 3 times and keeps looking at buildings, but never
Looking at
fully
buildings.
stopping.
Okay.
Description.
The individual, you can't
what
really
does he
see.
look like?
Currently, it appears to be an individual that's about 5'9". They have a heavy cloak on, and as well as a beret, so you can't quite see their face.
Okay.
Like a detective.
I
The
will.
detective knows where you guys are, so he wouldn't
Oh,
be.
true.
Okay. I will go back down and just say, just went up to take a look. There's this guy kind of suspicious. Been walking up and down the road, looking at houses, 3 or 4 times already. Has a beret and wearing a cloak, so I can't really see much more than that, but
That sound like any of your friends?
people are looking for us.
Cops.
Both the officers. No, doesn't seem like anybody we'd know. Huron, he was kind of at this point. He was kind of just resting his head back and like trying to sleep a little bit. He'll crack an eye open. Probably one of our group. Rest his head back down.
Like like the good group or the bad group?
Bad group.
Oh, bad group.
Oh, should I get rid of them?
Well,
I
don't mean murder. I meant like direct them somewhere else or something. Or I can knock them out.
They don't know where we are yet,
Yeah,
so I don't think we should do anything that like may attract attention towards us.
The general will. If we could kindly not add any more assault and battery charges or kidnapping to what has already happened today. Plus,
I can always do trickery stuff and like, oh look, they're over there type of thing, you know?
as long as these doors remain closed.
I actually think people are going through a window, funny enough.
No one should be able to magically detect inside of the building.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
That's most likely why they're walking up and down the road.
Is that something you could put on a cart?
Theoretically, yes.
Not a bad idea, just saying.
But
I am going to continue to watch if that's all right. If you see if anything changes.
just be careful. The charms do not stop someone from being able to see inside the house.
Yes, I'm very versed in infiltration, so or espionage. So I'll just leave with that.
I don't know her. When you were describing what side she was looking at, is there like a whole nother side, like a back side or front side that we can also...
So the main road would be the front, looking out towards the front door. There are two alleyways on the I guess left and right side. In the back, there is it's still technically an alleyway, but it is larger. It's meant for like more of a side street.
Hey, John, do you want to put your little wormy fella to look at one of the other sides, maybe? I don't know. Can he alert you if something, like, is wrong?
I would basically have to be warped into him, more or less, but I could.
Especially if I'm a fucking bug. It'll take me forever to get over to you.
Yeah, I don't know how well that would actually work out, because then you're knocked out the entire time focused in his eyes, so... You're kind of the smart one here.
I mean, if the goal is if we're not dragging attention to ourselves, then theoretically we shouldn't have much to worry about. But
fair. Well, curious question into general, sir. How many people know about this place?
The only individuals who know about this place and our current usage of it would be myself, these two, my secretary, and I guess Detective Ulrich.
Your secretary trustworthy?
With my life.
I'll accept that for now. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about too much at one time. Just focus on one thing at a time. So we got my essence out of that guy is one thing we're trying to look at, and then we got the fake nephew over here knocked out.
We should probably wake him soon. Looks to you guys.
Wake him. I have like. No, that probably might put him back.
You can just smack him away.
I was thinking that I was like, I would.
John just walks over to him and like lightly shakes his shoulder.
I was gonna put water. If he's doing too slowly, I splash him.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
He is still manacled and bound and everything, so he's gonna like.
Hey.
Yeah.
We took everything off him, right? Like weapons and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
just want
I
to make
distinctly
sure.
remember you guys took everything off of him,
I just want to make sure.
especially his spell focus.
Yeah, I've got his focus too. So
That's right.
We
Yeah.
can only cast spells that do not require
Yeah,
him to have that
I'm
focus.
sorry. With Brandon, I just can't trust anything. I have to confirm everything.
Fair enough. He will attempt to like rub his eyes as he's waking up, but realize he's manacled to his own feet. Ugh, fuck.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
What?
How was your nap?
You beat me until I was unconscious. It wasn't exactly a beauty rest.
I mean, you paraded around as us and caused issues. I feel like ours is pretty minor compared to what you did. Man.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, nephew.
Do you have me... Have you caught me committing an actual crime, or was I just in the vicinity of a crime?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Why would I tell you that?
Well, I'm not so much concerned about what you tell me. Looks over to the general. But what is he going to tell everyone else?
So, like, are you Yaris's actual nephew, or, like, is that all fake?
Yep.
Okay, it's all fake. Got it.
Is it?
I mean, I'm going by your yep, and that was the last thing I said, so I'm saying your yep until the last phrase I said, so.
Maybe it did, maybe it didn't.
Oh, it's in my head now. I'm good.
Where are we?
Your mom's house.
Oh, that can't be. She's dead.
Yeah, that's why it's empty. I mean, the logic is sound, let's be honest here.
The logic is pretty fucking sound. So it's empty. God damn it.
I'm surprised that I snapped back that quickly. I didn't expect that myself.
It's your mom's house. Yeah, it's empty. Oh, shit.
That's why it's empty.
Damn. Brutal,
I
brutal,
said it,
brutal,
I was like,
brutal.
oh.
You see,
took a
he
step
will be
outside.
looking around the room. Looking at all the corners, looking at the trim, looking at the doors. Okay. Okay. So, I assume you're keeping me alive for something.
Hey, who's your dad?
That doesn't matter.
Okay, well, you say it like that, now I feel like it matters. Wait, is he dead?
Yep. He's dead too.
Nah, I don't believe that one. See, you might have said it earlier, I don't know. Kind of sus.
Still haven't quite answered my question.
How would I answer your question?
Because you're keeping me alive for some reason.
They told us not to kill you.
They also tell a bunch of laws that I know you
Yeah, but
guys
why
don't
would
exactly
I kill someone in front
follow.
of a cop? Like, that's kind of... What do you mean? I follow... He follows all the laws. Point to John.
Oh, he tries to.
I mean, does anyone ever really follow all laws? Like, let's be honest, everyone's like jaywalked once or twice. Let's be honest. Someone's probably stolen a thing or two in their lives.
I've never stolen a single thing in my life.
Uh-huh.
I've never stolen. He'll try and lift his hands up. Hands to Paylor. I've never stolen anything.
Only we had some of the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
Nari.
I'd like to call in. I'd like to phone a friend.
Unfortunately, it's not going to exactly work. So he's awake.
I don't know how to do this interrogating thing. This is all I got.
Being semi-antagonistic.
Yes. That's what I was doing. I don't.
What are you guys gonna do?
Should we be more mean? Like yell at him? John's silence confuses Typhoon. He doesn't know what to
I say, John, you are the police officer here, so.
He's like, is this where bad cop, good cop comes in?
John's kind of just like taking this time to get a better read on the guy. I would like to do a general insight check on him.
Yeah. On his vibe and how he's feeling.
Yeah.
That's fair. Be Batman. Where is she?
Where's who?
That's so low. It's at 25.
Dang it, why is that so low? Jesus Christ. This is how it feels like when I roll my stealth.
So,
Right?
God, it's so low. I only got a 60. Fuck. You can tell with a 25, he definitely has an air of nervousness buried deep down.
Mm-hmm.
But he right now, with how he's looking around the room and how he's acting, he's trying to find a fault in whatever enchantment that he could maybe break.
Cool. Kind of catching that. I think John is going to... Typhoon's wearing like a jacket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On it.
John's just gonna kind of like... You just cover his face for me.
Oh, I like. Okay, yeah. Should I tie it around his neck too, so he can't shake it off?
Just put it on his face.
Okay.
Am I a
Put
bird?
it on so it can't come off, like, not just like where he can't just shake it off, you know.
Oh, this thing smells terrible.
Well, someone's got to. I don't know. I don't know the last time we showered or washed clothes.
The general will look at you like, not stopping you, but does not understand what you're doing.
Oh wait, we can.
John will gesture around.
And yeah.
Go ahead.
And John will kind of like... Obviously, Yaris thought that you were important enough to pull out... Singled you out by pulling you out of the interrogation.
Fair
So
assessment.
that leads us to believe that you may possess some kind of information that's valuable enough to keep you alive.
And I don't think it's just because you say you're his nephew. He doesn't seem like the type to care about blood.
I won't confirm or deny anything you've stated, but your logic is founded.
Obviously, you're not unintelligent. You're a very smart person. So I'm sure that you can understand why, from one smart person to another, I would be questioning, what is your role in all of this? You are clearly aware that there are higher powers at play. what do you think you're going to be able to do with that?
He will look at you. He'll turn to where your voice is.
Mm-hmm, that's fair.
Steps to the side.
Gotta make money, gotta get paid. Also, when you're shown the truth of the universe, you kind of go with the power that showed you.
Well, with that power's truth, yes.
So instead of being immediately obliterated, I'm giving myself the best chance to maybe go in like a zoo.
You're looking for survival, self-preservation, something that keeps you off the chopping block, at least long enough to perhaps enjoy whatever payment you are being given.
That'd be the general goal of it all. Yeah.
Very well.
John, quick 1 second. I'm gonna pull you aside so like he can hear it and like whisper to you. Just cause I remember actually during the interrogation, remember like he was saying like he knew like basically Yaris was gonna come, like he has like a mind thing. Like how are we not sure? How are we sure he's not doing that now? Like to try and get someone here?
John shrugs and says, I have no idea.
Okay, I just.
But if he doesn't know where he is...
I guess I was thinking locate person could help if he told someone that
he doesn't know he doesn't know where he is. He can't give him you can't give a, that's why he was looking around the room trying to figure
I'm saying
out.
if he mentally connects with someone, then if they know someone that can use locate person, is that
If somebody has scrying, they could see the area around him, but
Not with the doors closed.
not with the doors closed. I'm making a couple assumptions as a player, considering that there are enchantments that supposedly prevent people from being able to spot things within the residence. Having said that, there are probably ways around it. Having said that, it doesn't really matter at this point. Here we are.
Okay, I just thought I'd bring it up just in case.
Nope, I gotcha.
Strong enough wizards or strong enough deities can just bypass most magical things.
Yes.
For a usual thing like this, John's like following solid logic.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, I have to think back to where I was.
So sorry.
Making money, getting paid.
Right. And John will kind of like, self-preservation is the reason why many of us do what we do. And there is something to be said about this powerful being and them showing you their version of the truth. Of course, that also dismisses the fact that there are many other powerful beings out there with their own versions of the truth and their own desires and wants and their own plans for this realm. And also works under the assumption that there's not bigger, badder fish out there waiting to fry whatever the hell this is.
Well, that's just semi-existential.
Yes. Of course, you're getting into the greater question of things than what is the philosophically correct answer in this scenario. Well, then I suppose if you're looking at it that way, there really is none, and there's nothing you can do whatsoever.
How nihilistic.
It is. When you deal with a lot of death, there's a lot of nihilism there.
I can understand that.
So, if you were to work under the logic that you know eventually that you're going to potentially be spared to be, put in a zoo, in a pen, treated like some trained pet or monkey, does that really sound like
better than being wiped out of history in the face of the earth?
Potentially, yes.
Slightly.
Really? You would go through suffering more than death.
As someone who's acquainted with what's on the other side, I'm kind of like, I don't really find it fun to spend time over there.
It's fair enough. Depending on which other side you're going to.
Exactly. And where I'm headed, being in a zoo for a mad goddess is far better.
Perhaps this might be a bit much of a personal question. Is she your patron?
He'll just look at you. He doesn't say anything. You can't see his face. But he stays silent at you. Your passive insight can probably tell. You get a small sense if you read if he's just swallowed hard.
He just kind of says, I didn't think so.
I'm taking notes of all this. Like how to interrogate, how to question.
I was working on trying to get out. At least, somewhat. Your necklace is my way out.
I see. And I'm assuming that your patron would be, how do the kids say, upsetty spaghetti, if they found out that you were trying to barter your way out of whatever agreement you made with them.
Radical, my dude, radical.
You said the other side.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, that narrows things down.
I'm beginning to understand why your file was so important.
Oh, if you could extrapolate on that, that'd be wonderful, because I really have no idea.
No. I don't think I will.
It's fair enough, I wouldn't either.
What are you other two doing?
Watching this play out and trying to pick up the words that I do know, because there were a lot of big words in there. I'm writing down the ones I don't know to look up later. At some point, I looked at Kyron to see if he was understanding anything. Like, I didn't know,
Kieran has, midway through this, Kieran has zonked out.
Alright, cool, I'm not alone.
He's got the full-on, like,
cool.
bubble, just like...
Look, you gotta remember, he didn't have a school. He grew up with pirates. There was no schooling system.
Would you like any of those words defined?
IRL, yes, and in game.
Which word would you like to know?
I don't remember. I'm a
Extrapolate means to expound upon.
No, actually, no,
Wait, hold on. Define expound upon.
Wait, what's that mean?
Oh shit.
I get expand.
Further explain.
Further explain. Expounding is a further explaining.
I'm not that stupid.
I know.
Promise.
But everyone at home, just so everyone knows.
Yes, everyone at home, I swear I'm not that stupid.
I'm back. What are we, expounded upon?
Wait, what's that word puzzle game? Wordle or something like that? John just wordled this guy, and, like, he walked right into it. I'm just saying. I was like, oh, he's found it!
Yes, you have found out the individual is doing... The nephew is doing what he's doing because of larger implications. He might be tied to a patron, and he might also be trying to get out of that deal with the patron.
And we know that patron is somebody on, quote-unquote, the other side, probably some sort of death domain relative
Raven Queen.
Adjacent thing. Could be the Raven Queen, could be a bunch of different people, actually. But it still narrows the list. So.
Yeah. All right. Teresa's thought in all this is that she's not an interrogator, but what she is good at is espionage and keeping watch. So I said that I don't know if it got picked up, but I did say that she went back and, like, if there's any, like, change, she's going to keep herself fairly hidden away while also trying to keep an eye on the scene. Not to mention still having 3 levels of exhaustion.
Yes.
Yes.
One of the guards will note to you, Teresa, as long as there's somebody potentially outside, we aren't comfortable with letting anybody else into the home. So we have to wait until we're cleared for someone to...
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. You have a secret, like, entrance or exit? Like, underground or something? Oh, okay.
Probably a good idea.
Next time, if we survive. Question, I say this loud enough for the other 2 bad guys here. What's your, like, thing about torture to get information?
You talking to the Crown's guard?
Yes, I'm legit. I'm just saying it out loud too. Also, a little. It's more like a faint scare to the others, but I'm also kind of curious.
You will see, Cuillin. I will open up and look directly at the guards as well. The Goliath will actually be like, "Oh well, no, we don't exactly want to." And then the female guard with him will go, "In times where it's necessary, and you do need to get information from somebody, we have been known to work out the truth." The general hearing that.
Okay.
You
If
said
we get
that
to
they
point, I
talked
can help
freely.
out. Oh, yes. Never mind.
Sir, we did what we had to do for the betterment of the kingdom.
I mean, General, I get it. Like, protection of the people, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you thought you were doing what was right. They thought they were doing what was right.
The nephew will kind of... Yes, please. Beat me, batter me, bruise me. That'll work.
You a masochist or something?
Would you like me to be?
Would you want to be?
John's just like rubbing his temples like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Every time.
I figured if I answered dumbly, he can't get information from me. That's my thought.
If I just give the dumbest answers, no one will know what I'm
Because
thinking.
if I give a good answer, what I think is a good answer, I'm gonna somehow say something stupid, like by accident.
So what's your next move there, heroes? Are you gonna let me live? You gonna try and put me in jail?
Did he say heroes or Kiros?
Heroes.
I thought you said Kiros, like giving a nickname to Kiron. I was like, wait.
No, he will. He hasn't even acknowledged the heroes in the room.
Okay. Forgot about the Goliath. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can we even arrest anyone with the way things are going right now?
Theoretically, the general. Until I resign, I still have full power and full authority of the Crown's Guard, and am able to place anyone I would like under arrest for a multitude of reasons. I could throw the book at somebody, and I guarantee at least a page will stick.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It depends on a lot of different outcomes, but okay.
I still have his arcane focus, correct?
Yep.
Ooh.
Cool. Can I do an arcana check on it?
Yeah, did I explain what it was?
No.
No.
So it is a small talisman. On the inside is what appears to be like a long horned skull, like a cow skull.
Mm-hmm.
On the inside, but it's inverted. When the talisman is facing up, like as it should, the skull is inverted, so everything's pointing downward.
Then instead of arcana, can I do history?
Sure.
Oh, that's another really low one. 22.
Shut up.
Brandon's like, fuck you right now.
Let me go digging
It's like
for the
it
lore
edges you, and
document.
you're like, just kidding.
Thank you.
While I dig for the lore document, I can also be him. Anyone else want to ask anything or do anything?
I'm gonna go hang out with the fake typhoon. I'm gonna make small talk and be like, so what actually like brought you to this point? And like I'm actually trying to I'm trying to be smart. You hit like John.
Hold on. One more. You're asking.
Like small
What?
talk question, like, so like what brought you? Like what were you doing before this? And like trying to like, so you know where you slowly come in through the back door a little bit, just eat it open and
He'll look at you. Do you really think I'm going to talk without a drink?
say, I pull out my flask. I pour some shots for us. I stay strapped with the alcohol.
Great. So you're drinking with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you're going to continue to look around? You're just doing...
Yeah.
Give me another perception check.
Okay. $16.
With a 16, you notice that the individual has been walking up and down the road is now no longer alone.
Okay.
There's only one other individual with them, but they are now no longer alone.
Do I spot Ulrich anywhere?
With that roll, no.
Okay. What does the other individual look like?
The other individual appears to be a halfling in size, and currently is just walking around. Upon further inspection, if you're listening, this man is attempting to sell something to the man wandering up and down.
Oh.
So it's kind of giving you a slight, he's not fully looking around anymore.
Okay. Alright, with that, I will head back down and just say, like, I mean, if the guy's distracted right now, if there's any of a chance of what was it, getting Ulrich in,
Yeah.
it's now.
You're gonna have to wait until he shows up,
I would say he's not here yet.
but
He could probably
now would
also
be the
come
time.
into the back if he wanted to. Also, I don't know.
Upon history and further inspection of the talisman, you see that the upside down horns and the cow skull is actually just a thing that pops off. It's meant to be a distraction. I'm going to give you that because your fucking roll is so high and you're a goddamn cop.
Mm-hmm.
What you see is the image that is on there is a human skull, but it's wreathed in red, pale blue, and green flames.
Okay.
John, you would know that this is a necromantic deity, Velsharoon. A long history. Red Wizard of Thay had all thing to do with that. He's a lich, but he's ascended to a form of godhood.
Got it.
He is vain, evil, maniacal. Generally, he makes deals. If someone makes a deal with him, they know that their soul is about to be consumed by a lich if they stay dead, and he wants their soul.
Got it.
So there is no afterlife, hence why you now fully understand why this man does not want to have that happen, because there is no life afterwards.
Yeah. I think having said that, John is gonna... Yeah, I mean, he knows the guy can't see him, but John's still gonna, like, go through the motion of, like, shaking his head, kind of sighing. He'll make sure that he can hear, like, the rustling of his jacket as he puts the talisman back. He's just like, wow. I wouldn't imagine somebody that intelligent would make a deal with someone like that. I mean, you know what's going to happen.
You're not always smart when you're younger.
No, you're not. That is very true. I'm assuming you must have been extremely desperate given the situation.
Maybe a little bit.
Well. See, now I'm left with an interesting situation. Either I do something or I do nothing.
An astute observation, detective.
I love how that says so much without saying any much at all, though.
So what's it going to be?
Oh, I get to choose what you do and don't do?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna sneeze. If you're referring to helping me getting out of my current contract, then we might have a deal. If you're referring to anything but, then my hands are manacled.
Well, literally, they are manacled. I wasn't so much alluding to getting you out of your current contract as much as expediting it.
That will perk his head up, and that'll also perk up Huron's head. What do you mean by just across the room? What do you mean by expedite?
Well, you said that you were doing all of this for the purposes of getting out of your agreement.
So, looks at you, so... What, you're gonna be the Grim Reaper?
I never said I would.
Then what are you getting at, John?
I think what I'm getting at is that you're in a very dangerous situation. You're very desperate. And if self-preservation truly is what you're looking for, then perhaps it would be in your best interest to be more cooperative with information.
It's easy for the person to say who's not connected to a ego-maniacal politician who is in turn connected to, I guess, the mother of our realm.
Sure. You're right, I'm not in your position. It is far easier for me to see from the third-party observer that that feels like it would be the easiest solution, now wouldn't it? On the other hand, your ultimate goal is to get yourself out of this situation, is it not?
Correct.
So what would suit your ultimate goal best?
He's going to take a moment. He's going to go silent. It's around that time that Teresa,
Yes.
you will see another individual hugging close to the shadows,
Mm-hmm.
heads towards your building, making almost a beeline to it.
Okay. Did I get any like features?
This person is rather tall.
Okay. Yeah. I will just call down, just say, get ready. He's Ulrich will be here shortly.
I'll barricade the door. And then if there's a peephole, I look.
There is a peephole.
I look.
It is Ulrich.
Does there seem like anyone's behind or following him?
Give me perception.
Perception. Oh, 14 plus... That wasn't on the... That's 4, 18.
It does not appear.
Alright. I pull him in as fast as possible, close the door as fast as possible, and as quietly as possible. I don't want to make too much noise.
Give me sleight of
You want
hand.
that sleight of hand? Yeah, you want that sleight of hand? Yeah, Brandon? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, give me
Yeah.
the flick of the wrist.
Yeah. 19! Wasn't actually that high. That was actually a low roll for me.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 19. Oh, I was gonna say, total of 19. You could do better. Weak.
I know, I was like, that was a terrible roll for me.
Too bad you got advantage.
You're a dork!
You do, with a flick of your wrist, just open the door, pull them in, close the door, before anyone can really make a reaction.
Hey, look what I found.
The detective will come in and pull down his hood. I've brought the documents that you requested. I did have a tail, but I believe I shook them off. Why does he have a coat on his head?
Who is that?
Don't worry about
The
it.
less you say, the better.
Teresa, look for a tail just in case.
Okay, got it. I'll.
Wait, this guy's a centaur, right?
No,
Oh, damn it.
he's
Yeah,
a
I was
person.
thinking
He's
of
an
tail
Aarakocra.
joke also.
Oh, wait, he's still got a tail.
Yeah, he's still got a tail.
He's still got a tail.
He is an Aarakocra.
Like, I found your tail.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, here are the documents that you required. Should I stay? General?
Probably.
He just like points. He's just gonna direct this man towards wherever the hell the general is. Just like
The general at this point is full on. He's halfway drank a bottle.
well, cool. That can be his problem then.
The general's just.
Any news on the way over here?
Detective, you are free to stay if you so wish. Everything will come out in the end. And the general's just gonna look out the window. Detective will.
Interesting.
Immediately does his own cop.
Are you interrogating him?
Oh, we're having a discussion.
I mean,
With his eyes covered.
he's afraid of the light.
John is going to look to the covered man, just say, "Excuse me a moment." Grab the cop, pull him to another room, and kind of cop to cop, just kind of be like, "Suspect was attempting to look for certain ways to bypass security measures."
Oh.
Yes.
And so you covered his eyes with a coat.
Seemed like the best idea given
Brilliant.
the situation. Yes.
Wonderful work.
Right.
He seems suspicious.
This is... I'm uncertain how much you are aware this is a very delicate situation. I would hate to involve you in something that wouldn't be good for you.
Then I'll only ask one question, John. Are lives at stake?
Oh yes.
Then I'm involved.
More like on a global scale.
Then I'm involved.
Regardless whether you want to or not, yes, I'm
Yes.
aware. However, this could ruin you politically. Yes, I know. That changes everything, doesn't it? He's being he's cracking a joke about it.
I would
In the model.
probably would kiss myself getting a promotion and having my own precinct fully to myself then.
Then again, alternatively, there may not be a precinct or a promotion.
That was my line of thinking. If the bastards who I save can't understand that I did this for the good of the world,
Then what's the point,
then
right?
what's the point?
Exactly,
Being that?
right,
Yes, exactly. Well then, and he'll take off his cloak and he's currently in like a button up. He looks like a very sharp dressed bird. He will take his long sleeves and he'll unbutton and roll them up, just full on just.
So, have we gone physical measures yet?
No,
Beating him.
no, here's the thing.
I like him.
Torture. Let's call it for what it is, torture.
Oh yes.
Eliciting confessions via torture is very unreliable.
Oh, I was going to more tickle him.
Oh my
That is
God, I'm
also
so
a form of
genius.
torture, unfortunately.
Yes, but they don't expect it.
I appreciate the deviation from the norm. Genuinely, I do. Here's what I can tell you that I have been able to find out. The gentleman in question is working for a very unpleasant death deity. One that he is wishing to break a pact with through the manipulations of more or less a primordial being. And this primordial being is the threat to the greater world.
So to help him break out of a pact that he made, we need to then doom the world?
He was working for the primordial as a way to try to find a way to get out of the pact. He understands that the primordial will more or less doom the world. However, he feels that his survival rate will increase as long as they keep him on as a pet or something of sorts. Regardless, I also am aware of who this death deity is, and while I would not feel good about bringing this to their attention, I have told him that if his ultimate goal is to break the pact, then it would be in his benefit to tell us what he knows.
I could cast Zone of Truth.
That would be
I'm
helpful
so sorry.
if he is... if he's vulnerable to it. There are ways around that.
Indeed. Have we searched his person?
We have removed things, yes.
Did you check his mouth?
I did not go sticking my fingers in his mouth, no.
Hey, now you gotta check everyone's mouth.
To be fair, between now and the time we apprehended him, a lot has happened, including...
You were at the incident at the...
Yes.
So this is connected to Yaris Apolso and...
Supposedly this gentleman is Yaris's nephew.
He does have a nephew, but his nephew is 12.
I was not under the impression that it was actually his nephew. That's simply what Yaris said when he came and got him from the original interrogation room, in which the Crown Guards were doing the interrogating.
Well, perfect. Wonderful. So glad that... everything's great.
Welcome to the game.
Your
Well.
odds be ever your face.
I am more than willing to give my services in the apprehension of knowledge. If anything, I can also... This is more of a long shot. I'm also able to peer into individuals' minds.
Could be helpful. I say let's give the Zone of Truth a shot. See what we can parse from it.
All right. He will walk out. He will kind of like stretch. He grabs a drink, drinks it. You know, it's been a while since I've been able to fully interrogate somebody who I believe to be committing a crime. When I interrogated you, technically, I believed that you wouldn't be that kind of sort.
I don't like to think I am, however. There are certain circumstances I'm starting to realize that might push me into all sorts of areas that I'm not comfortable with.
As long as it's for the greater good, then at least history might not remember you fondly, but...
It's not really about the greater good, I suppose. I suppose it's more really about save as many as you can as long as you can.
Isn't that the greater good?
Not necessarily.
The greater good is actually quite subjective, depending on your point of view of what the greater good is.
Correct.
That's a fair point.
For the sake of clarity between everything, everyone inside this room will be inside of my rage. So,
If you need to leave the room,
now is the time to do it.
But like, this spell doesn't force you to talk, right?
No, just he'll know if you choose to. He'll know if you choose to fail it. He will know also if you fight it and if you succeed or not.
I'm already upstairs. I'm already back upstairs.
I will fight it.
And you're looking out the front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the range. I need the exact range.
Does
Wait,
magic go
is it a
through
sphere or
walls?
is it like a
That's what I
I
need
think
to
it is
check.
a sphere.
cylinder?
I think it's a sphere. Because I think the
It is a
size
60
is
foot.
five circumference, right?
Yeah, 60 foot range, a 15-foot sphere radius, so 30 feet around him, which 30 feet is quite big.
That's probably
That's
the
fair.
entire house, honestly.
Yeah, so pretty much, Teresa, you'd also feel this.
All right.
As you see, he will, as he's rolled up his sleeve, you'll see he has a part where his feathers haven't fully come back, and he has a tattoo on him. And he will bring his hand, and as he brings his hand up his arm, you'll see the tattoo begin to fade, and the runes will appear around him. And you also, as the zone of truth begins to take hold, there is this sound of flipping paper and like a whoosh of books being opened. It has very much his zone of truth is you're in a police precinct. There is that you hear the faint sounds of people writing and people talking in interrogation just as his zone of truth like opens up. And so you guys all technically who
Was that a
chooses,
wisdom save?
if you choose to fight it. It is a charisma save.
Charisma. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will choose to fight it on principle.
DC 15.
16.
That one.
So he will tell that you choose to fail, and he's also will tell he'll go, that tracks.
Yeah, my friend is actually pretty good, thank you. I just had a bad roll. It's the alcohol.
Yeah, that's really bad for a charisma save for you. God.
I mean, that one is
John
just a nice
John will choose to fail.
Kieran will resist, and you're not the only one who rolled a nat one.
Hooray!
Kieran
I
also
love
rolled in that one.
No,
They're the
Kieran-
same person.
No, Kieran succeeded.
Dang it.
Nephew rolled a nat one.
Oh, sick.
You know,
So the
I
one that we
accept that.
wanted.
So he will. You'll see the detective will pull up a chair, flip it around so he's like leaning on it. You tried really hard, but didn't really do much for you. You're probably wanting. As we begin to jest, he's like, "Oh, his eyes are covered." You probably would really love that spell focus back, wouldn't you? You kind of see the nephew like, yes. There, right there. It feels good to tell the truth, doesn't it? Just let it out. And he will say, if anyone has any questions, if he chooses to answer, but the floor is ours. The general will choose to fail. The two guards will also choose to fail. So technically the only two individuals not under the influence of it right now are Teresa and Kieran. Oh, technically, and Dragon Heart.
Oh yeah, do you want me to roll for him charisma save?
Yeah.
You 13.
When he get, does he get a mod?
That is with his mod.
Oh, then no, he fails.
Is this limited to yes or no questions, or is it?
It is limited to any question. If they answer, they have to speak truthfully. They do
Okay.
not have to answer. It does not compel you to talk. But as soon as you begin to say words, what comes out is the truth. Like, you cannot
Can you
lie.
stop yourself from
You can
talking?
give evasive answers as long as it's truth, but you can stop yourself. It's not like when you begin to talk, you blather everything.
Okay,
but
it's not
he-
like a word vomit.
No,
like
no,
if you
no,
start
it's
a
not a
sentence,
truth
you
serum.
don't have to complete it.
No, no,
Okay.
no. You can begin to say something and then realize and stop yourself. But it's pretty much this is a no-lie zone. If you cannot physically lie in here. So nothing, you cannot exaggerate the truth into the point it would be a lie. It's not like the lasso truth. It does not compel you to answer. You can theoretically say things that are the truth, but not giving information.
Lasso truth.
So the floor is open. Does anyone have any questions they would like to ask him while he's compelled? Now is your chance.
What is your connection to Yaris Tepulto?
Technically, he's my dad.
Oh, that's what you're touching.
Not like you would ever admit it.
How does that make you feel?
Not great.
I understand.
Is he the one that pushed you into this?
Nah, I don't even need the magic for that. Yes.
You had other dreams that you had wanted to do?
Not quite. Years ago, when I originally had my deal with my own personal devil, it's because my father wasn't in this place of status that he is now. I'm also kind of a bastard son. So when I said my father's dead, he's dead to me in the sense of he is not my father.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, you didn't say your father's dead. You said your mother's dead.
Well, he also made the joke his father was dead.
I'll address the elephant in the room. What's the purpose of obtaining the necklace?
Roll me a persuasion.
I will. Oh man. Wait. Hold. 18.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
I rolled a
You're
6. I rolled a 16 and a 17.
disadvantage my ass.
Rolled a 16 and 17. Plus 2.
Nice.
Oh, clutch.
I don't know the exact purpose of the necklace and why they want it so badly. I do know it currently holds Rin Thorn's spirit. So if someone were to try and resurrect Rin currently, that would be impossible because the spirit is not able to fully return.
I need to write something down.
Shiro, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You just learned that the necklace, he doesn't know the exact purpose of the necklace, but the necklace is fully housing Rin's spirit right now, and so no one can resurrect Rin until that whole matter is figured out.
We can bring Rin back?
Theoretically, if you found a way to break it free from the necklace, but not destroy their soul. Which Yaris has a way to do that.
Why does Yaris want her soul?
Leverage. Maybe. Having power over someone's soul is quite powerful.
So he wants to control Duke Thorn.
Most likely. I'm not looped into that plan. All I know is what I know about the city.
The city?
You realize that he has caught himself talking a lot more, and he'll like
City.
immediately he'll say that immediately like sit up.
The city.
What about the city?
The city.
Take the jacket off me, and then we'll talk.
Instead.
Why do you want me to take the jacket off you?
Because it smells horrid, and I feel like I'm about to vomit. Also, I would like to look at the room and shut up.
Oh.
Like to look at the room. What?
No, I think we'll leave the jacket on.
Damn it!
I could, however, I suppose, lift it up above your mouth, so that way you could breathe a little better,
Not
if
even
you
that
would
bad.
then
I
be
washed it
willing
not too
to
long ago.
tell about the city.
Fine.
Now, John will
Because I
walk
know
over,
I
he'll
just
shift the
say so.
jacket to, like, so that it's still covering his eyes, but that it's, like...
You just want me to make a blindfold?
And then they
Like-
kiss.
Straight up Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, is that you?
You will.
What luscious lips you have.
I've planted gates. That's my area of expertise.
Ah, gates. For who?
What's your passive, John?
Passive what?
Insight.
18?
Passive insight of 18. You see the general as he mentions gates. The general kind of like.
I'm just 17.
You will also notice that.
A little heavy-handed, are we?
11.
John just, like, looks at the general, is like, we'll get to you.
The gates.
Like a parent, bro.
Well. You say you'll get to the general, but I feel like you should ask him because he knows all about what I've been doing. That will pique the interest of also Detective.
Yeah, John will look over at the general.
It was a newer side of the plan that they had concocted. I had recently discussed it with him, with Yaris Depalta. They were going to put 3 gates within the city, and they're going to be in the slums and areas that don't have a large population, but there was going to be an assault on Dawnstead from the north.
Do you know the exact location?
Or time.
I was never told those. I was informed that I would be told when the time was right for me to know.
Didn't, I'm just out of character, didn't Yaris say something about, like, only needing a certain amount of time, when he was talking to the general, he only needs him to get us off their trail, like, for a certain amount of time. Did I write that down?
You did. I remember.
Yeah, for a few nights.
For a few nights. A few...
So you don't know the exact,
still
but
vague.
with the timeline, you would know it's only been. This would be night 2.
Night 2. Okay.
So you know that it coming up, but it doesn't appear to be like tonight.
Okay. Well, and we have the guy who planted the portals, who primed the portals. Portals right here.
You just like your dad so much. Why did you work with him?
because I ultimately am bound by my care for my mother, I guess.
Have something.
No, she's dead. But she believed in Yaris and wanting to unify the sliver, and by the time that I realized what was fully happening, I was up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
How confident are you that you'll get out of this thing alive?
Less and less as time goes on.
Astute observation.
Thank you.
If we were able to grant a modicum of safety, could you tell us where you planted these primed portals?
It would depend on the amount of safety that you're guaranteeing for me. Also, General, if you believed my father when he said that he was only going to have me put 3 portals, you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, Draco Malfoy.
My father. Potter! 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 You gotta just put so much emphasis on the P on that one. You're just gonna... Potter! There are actually 5 gates. One of which is located directly underneath your office.
I gotta write this shit down.
That
So
will be
what if
my token of good faith.
If we break this pact of yours with the little your devil, would you take the portals down?
If you could break my pact with my, devil, then I would sing your praises until the inevitable doom of this universe, when the Queen of Truth comes back.
Yeah.
Comes back. What do you mean comes
Fuck.
back?
I hate this spell. That the general will go, it's not a lie.
By comes back, do you mean in the form of an avatar? Do you mean returns from a holiday somewhere?
The thing that you have met is only merely a facet. She is not fully arisen yet.
And do you know how they plan on arising her?
He's not going to say anything.
Take that as a yes.
Wait, there's also I don't know if this was established, but I did catch a thing. You said he knows that we met her, so would that imply that he was on the boat?
Do you say that? Do you like mutter out loud? You're like muttering to yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I have a habit of muttering shit, so I
believe
think I'll
that,
transfer on to Teresa.
Mechanic talk.
I was not on the ship, if that's what you wanted to know.
Okay.
Who was on the ship?
I don't know his name.
Is it a doppelganger?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Which one do they fake as?
But on the ship, they faked you, I thought.
Oh wait, I forgot. Never mind.
John's just like looking at Typhoon like, are you done?
We've been through this. We know this.
This was just a star, like, a star of curiosity. That's all. That was it.
Listen, Part Dash just dropped off Typhoon's food.
Anyway, back to the question about the retrieval of the full essence of this primordial being and what you may know about this. Did it ever occur to you that if you wanted to stop, you could?
Stop them from coming back.
Yes.
You think I have that ability?
Perhaps with assistance.
If I attempted to, my father would kill me. He'll most likely kill
I'm
me.
not suggesting that you do. What I'm suggesting simply is that if others who were willing and able to risk their lives in order to do such a thing, they would just need the information.
And then I am left high and dry to die.
Not necessarily.
Well, if we win, you kind of live, but
In jail.
Is that really better than being in a zoo?
to be honest with you, if you give us information that's worth like saving the entire world, I'm pretty sure the world
Reduce
can
sentence.
figure something out. Yeah.
The detective will go, now hold on.
I said, don't promise anything.
I
wasn't promising, I
I'm
was just saying.
that there is a potential if the information is of value enough to actually give like some substance to saving the entirety of our world. I don't care what he did. It's worth giving him something. Because at this point, it's versus life or death. So.
I'll meet you in the middle. Slightly. I'll tell you how many people are left in the network within the city. I'll also let you know that my father was planning to reconvene everyone. So if you happen to remove them from the scenario, I would feel a little bit more safe.
Sure, that can be arranged.
And so what will you do, John?
Sit and think.
I've got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
How long until the shit kicks off?
How long until the portals open?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was going to be my job to activate them, and I was going to do it 2 nights from now. But I'm here, so who knows?
And then how long until he reconvenes with everyone?
How long have I been out? This
Like
one's been like,
hour, maybe?
yeah, say a couple hours. They'll probably be together within the hour.
Where at?
Our hideout?
Where's that?
I'm not going to tell you unless you guarantee some
You
sort of
want us-
agreement.
You want us to take them out? We gotta know where that is.
Yes, but unlike you, and your pirate code of everything's above board because you said it out loud, I would like some sort of legal protection.
John's
I look
going
at-
to look to Typhoon and Teresa and kind of nod his head as if, like, let's sidestep a moment here.
Sidebar.
Like, sidebar.
All right, sidebar.
And that,
nod.
and that is where we're going to take a break.
Break time.
So we will be right back with you guys reconvening, and we will see You guys have made progress with this guy, just wearing him down through a mixture of very clever questions that I, the
And a zone of
DM, have
truth.
fallen into, and the zone of truth. So we will be right back, so don't go nowhere. Hello and welcome back.
I got ignored.
I'm not gonna give that a remark.
No one said anything.
Oh. The roll call! So we rejoin after a concerted effort so far has been made to learn information from the, not the nephew, his son. You guys are now sequestered in the kitchen, having a little bit of a meeting.
Snack.
Yeah, and snacks.
John is just gonna kind of look to the other two and just sort of... Here's the situation. As much as I think it would be advantageous to try and round up as many as we can at this time, considering we roughly know where and when they'll be. Unfortunately, though, looks at Teresa, guessing that not all of us are at peak form.
At that, Teresa will shake her head. Just whatever him. I will point at the typhoon look-alike.
Huron.
Yeah,
I think
he fucking did a number on me. That fucking powder and shit.
I will
I am
also
not-
say that my ability to pull on the weave right now is very low.
Dragonheart's looking a little bloody too.
Yeah.
Having said that, I don't know how wise it would be to run into that situation. We may be able to ask the general what he could do, but
Yeah.
this group seems far too coordinated. Considering the attacks that took place at the inn, I would say that
Trap, too.
it could very well be a trap. But it may be an opportunity we have to miss.
Yeah, I have a concern as well with all of this. They know that we are here and we're involved. And if he doesn't get to that meeting, then I feel like the timeline that we have of like 2 days, he may not be the only person that is able to trigger the primed portals. So they might, just say fuck it and
Correct.
blow it, prematurely.
Portals are to let in the north. Am I getting that right?
That is what they said. I would assume that would mean forces they would want people to assume are the north.
Okay, big forces, not real forces.
Potentially. I'm still working that out.
I was say if it was real forces, then I mean, not that Thorn probably want to hear from us, but well, you haven't met him. We can't do the mind thing.
No, but I have met his brother, and well, he is yet to respond to my last message, so...
But that also is a little concerning in itself, because
It
I don't
is.
know, from like with this pink chaotic lady, like anyone could be in her pocket, no matter if they're friends with us or not. They could be a part of the chaos that she wants to ensue with all of us. So I don't know. Everyone's kind of sketchy now.
However, if we could convince him to elaborate on the greater plan, we may be able to stop that as a whole, despite maybe not being able to stop smaller situations.
But how are we gonna get that information if, because like he wants his safety guaranteed tonight, you know? Like we have to give up something
The
else.
truth of the matter is we have absolutely no way to guarantee his safety.
I mean,
If she is in fact a primordial eldritch being, then there is no way to guarantee his safety.
yeah, but it was like something he was worth giving knowledge of, you know? Like, is there anything else we have to offer, I guess? Like, are you able to actually that pact of his? I don't know.
I don't know if I could break his pact. I know who it's with, and I know that his fate is not a good one. So I can understand why he would be trying to escape it.
I don't know if this works. I don't know magic-y stuff or pack stuff. But like, what if... It's probably a really terrible idea. What if we gave the pack person, like... What is this person's name? The Daredevil guy.
I'm not going to tell you the name.
Okay, but my idea, which I know you're gonna say against it, but it's an idea, is to like give him someone else and free him. You know, like almost
Absolutely
like
not.
Like, what if it's one of us? Like, if we don't mind it, and then we break it later.
Absolutely not.
But information for good of the
Absolutely not.
Mm,
is it not?
What do you know of the Red
Nothing.
Wizards of Fae?
Do I know anything of the Red Wizards of Fate?
me as a person knows. a bit.
Me as both.
Probably
of us
not,
know.
honestly.
No. Sounds interesting.
Long and short of what you need to know
snap. Wait, I just connected
is
to the movie.
They're in actual lore, but yes, the movie is a good
No,
one.
I just like I now remember who they are. That's what I mean.
the long and short of it is we are dealing with a Lich Churn deity.
Okay, okay, that sounds terrible. Yes, but like, it seems the information he has can save a lot.
Potentially.
And then, like, I mean, I don't know. Heroes always are like, you know, one person is worth the risk of many.
Are you going to sacrifice yourself then?
I was actually gonna say I don't like. I'll do it.
It's not something I would advise.
To help me find something else, like the way out of it eventually. Hopefully, please don't leave me here. Well, you know.
And yet, what you fail to understand is that adds another layer of complexity to an already complex situation.
Yeah, but I'm also kind of getting to the point at like, we're probably gonna die one way or another, and if dying because of this lich can save the entirety of the world versus dying because we couldn't save the world, it's kind of like it's worth it.
I don't think you would think it's that worth it once you got there.
I mean, I probably won't like it, but like...
Oh, I'm not saying you won't like it, I'm saying that you won't think it's worth it once you get to that point. I don't think that you understand what you're asking for.
I don't know how to word this, so I'm just gonna describe it. So Typhoon's like mental and like I don't know if there is words for it. He's thinking kind of like what his father said, and like trying to be the hero that his father wants him to be when he was like doubting himself because of all this. And he's thinking like this is like, you know, like a worthy sacrifice to give his life to save the many.
And John's trying to say it wouldn't be worth it.
It's not worth. Okay, so like you really think it's not? But his information. Okay, so then I guess my other counter. How do we get this information out of him if that's not like a way out?
I think we've got as much as we are, you know, capable of. I don't see a way to get him to deactivate the portals. My suggestion is, as much as I hate to admit it, just just be reactionary at this circumstance.
We're always
'Cause-
reactionary. And
yes, I know we are, and I hate it. It sucks, but we can't really do much right now with what we got.
That's why I know you're saying it's not worth it. But the information, along with the portals, but also along with how he seemed to be replying to even knowing information about Pinky, like almost hinted, I'm not confirming this because I'm not smart enough, but hinted at that he might know where, I guess, her body, or if she had, like where the location of importancy of this whole thing is, that we could potentially stop everything. That's why I'm saying
Correct, and that's why we are talking to him.
I mean, fair. Like if we can get it out just talking, I'm just saying that's why I'm saying the information just seems worth it to get, well, to do whatever we may have to do. I'll say that like that way. Not saying I want to like go with whatever this Lichy person is. I'm just saying whatever we have to do to get the information. If we have another way, please. I don't want to be with a lich. I don't. Well, lich, but doesn't sound fun. Wait, but if I get the no, never mind. Typhoon just like mentally thought, I was like, wait, but then can I shut down the portals?
I think right now we are too battered to do anything in any circumstance.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm so fucking out of it right now. It is taking everything I have to stay in this conversation. So I am suggesting perhaps we sleep on it. We have a little bit of time. Try and rest as much as we can and deal with that with a clearer head. Who knows? Maybe when we wake up, we'll have like a spark of inspiration or something. That's
fresh rest and all that.
Why don't you go on ahead and get some sleep, Teresa, and I'll talk with the general and the detective and see what maybe can be done about the meeting tonight that doesn't involve us getting involved.
Yeah. All right. Wake me if shit happens.
We'll do.
And I will go find, you said that this was a residential area, so I'm gonna find an unoccupied bed, just lay down for a bit, power off.
Rather comfy.
Yeah.
And yes,
Doom.
Is Zone Tree still up, by the way?
by this point, no.
No, it's probably fallen.
I meant to ask, like, all the people that aren't of our party, like, can I trust you? Just, like, blatantly.
Oh, yeah, we can go back and...
Yeah, just ask all the guards, and they're like, can we trust you?
You asked the one guard, the Goliath, yes, I don't know why you wouldn't want to. The female guard will be like, yeah.
Okay. Just one.
The general will, he's pretty deep in his own sadness right now.
I'm not even gonna approach him. I'm like, I would walk past him, like, and then keep going.
Do you ask...
He's a broken man.
Do you ask Huron? You don't
No,
know
I
if he
can't trust
succeeded
him.
or failed.
I can't trust him anyways. He's me. I know myself.
I'll remember that next time you're like, why doesn't anybody trust me?
Because you don't even trust yourself.
I don't say why anyone doesn't trust me. I say why does everyone think I'm stupid? But I am stupid. But I'm not that stupid.
Of course, the detective, I mean, he's technically the one gassing it, but he'll be like, yeah, of course you can fucking trust me.
That's why I didn't want to approach him. Like, with your baggage, I'm not even gonna ask.
You go back out there. At this point, the detective has turned away from the son and is now having a conversation with the general.
That tracks.
Do you mean to tell me that you have put the lives of the citizens of your city at risk because you had a little bit of pressure from the north? You thought, oh, why not roll over? Pathetic. Listen, I did what I thought was right for the people in the long term. If we unify the country, if we were going to unify the country, then we wouldn't have to worry about anything really. If I know I fucked up, man. Can I have more alcohol?
I support the general. I'm gonna be real.
What?
Like, I would probably like kind of say something. Just like, I mean, I get it. Like, at the end of the day, everyone just thinks they're trying to do what they think is best. Like, even let's be honest, like the villains is like, let's say stories we used to read. Yeah, they're way about doing like their way they go about doing things. Not always right, but a lot of times you break down what their thought process is of why they're doing it. It's generally meant for the greater good. He just didn't execute it right. That's all, you know.
Yeah, that's it. I just didn't execute it right. I fumbled it up. I bet on the wrong horse.
You should go to sleep.
John's not gonna bother pointing out like all the flaws in that line of thinking. He's just gonna like grab the bottle from the general and like.
You still have like a little imprint on your head.
Just take the bottle.
Wait, is John drinking?
Yes.
Typhon smirks a little bit, but tries to keep pushing.
Oh, damn!
It's about time! So it took only all this to get John to drink alcohol. No,
This
I
is
know
the
for the
moment.
future.
Um,
We have to get John to a breaking point.
Well, I can understand where you're coming from, General, but let's just say that your influence will only get you a nice enough cell. And it will turn back to you guys.
Outside of that, is there anything that can be done about this meeting with Yaris and the others currently?
I can potentially create a strike team.
We're not entirely sure who can be trusted.
I have my resources.
As much as we would love to be able to help, we are spent at the moment.
He'll look at the group. That does track.
I'll get you a map to the place. I
That
say
would be very
quietly,
thankful.
not in front of the sun.
yeah, maybe if you speak in Thieves' Can. Remember, he knows that Thieves' Can.
I don't know if the sun knows it too. You little sneaky
that's true.
devil. I'll just get close to him, just like, yeah, I'll get you a map to the...
Well,
I don't
I
want him to think I'm
suppose.
smart.
I should leave. I'll leave through the back.
Okay, let me just make sure it's clear out there. And like, I'll go just check from the top floor of the back window, maybe.
Roll me perception.
Perception. 15 plus 4, 19.
Yeah, where you can tell it's pretty clear.
And I'll just like stick my like thumbs down or thumbs up. Sorry, like stick my head out, thumbs up.
And the detective. Any last words before he goes?
No, John will just say thank you.
Be careful and watch your back.
Thank you, you too. I
Yeah.
hope the night is peaceful for you, enough as it can be.
You as well.
And he will fade off. Now it's just you guys, the general, the two guards, Cuillin, and the son.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, and Star is leaving.
I was gonna say, was there anything else you wanted to discuss, John, or no?
Not at the moment.
We'll just figure out maybe some watch routine and go from there.
If you want, I can take first watch. You can take second. Dragonheart can take third. Let Teresa sleep.
I mean, I'm wide awake right now. I don't mind taking first. It's okay. Plus, I really didn't get hit at all.
I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
As long as we let Teresa sleep.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was thinking like have someone watch like front side, someone watch back side.
You will have a guard. One of the two guards will also keep you two company. One will be like somewhere else.
Keep the sides.
Yeah, like you guys decide where you want the guard to be at, but the general will eventually pass out at the dining room table.
I told him to go upstairs, but no, he wanted to be difficult.
Yeah. Well, his whole world, his whole life is ruined. So.
Well, consequences of your actions.
That makes sense. I know. I
Oh,
feel
wait,
bad
become
for
a
him as
pirate.
the DM, but also like I did it to him. I am him, so
I gave him a note that says run away and become a pirate later.
just call for this ship. Say you know me.
Obviously.
Who's taking first watch? And are you watching in like the main
Gotcha.
living room where the interrogation and stuff is happening?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch these shifty people.
Huron will be up with you for the first watch.
He's so shifty. He's me.
Well, seems to be we're in a bad situation, huh?
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
I mean, things could always be worse. He'll be dead in a ditch or something.
You could have your soul bound to an immortal lich.
That's true too, but you're alive today. You never know what tomorrow brings.
Don't remind me.
Hey, you never know. Maybe we can break that pact of yours.
Love to see
Figure
that.
something else out.
Can I get like a
You're a very
pillow?
hopeful person. You want to use my jacket?
Please no.
Sure. Pretty soft.
Yes.
It's still over his eyes, by the way.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just gonna fold it. Just like fold part of it, just push under his head.
If I. No.
Intelligence checks, or can I just have the answer? Like, is there a way to use a pillow to get out of his situation? Like, if I were to give him a pillow, would it somehow? I don't know. I'm overthinking this. Okay.
What are you, MacGyver?
MacGyver.
Dude, I don't know. He seems very smart, unlike myself.
I knew I shouldn't have let Typhoon take first shift, and yet I did
No,
it anyway.
I'm fine.
With
You
this
would
air
know
pocket
that-
of air, I can
Right?
I chose to roll at least.
I can break free using the air pressure, willing it into
Obviously,
the lock.
he's gonna take apart
pushing it
the
out.
pillowcase, and he uses a thread to pick the lock.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, you know that if you theoretically were to lay him on the chair back, like just full on lay back, and put his head on a pillow, he would have to flip his chair to be on his side, which would then pin his arms.
I do that.
So if you lay him, if you lay him down on his back with the pillow underneath, he's not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, I'll do that. Because
Because he is. It's
don't know.
actually not super comfortable for him to be like that because he is manacled here. His ankles are manacled and they're attached to one another. So he
Yeah.
only has so much room to work. So he is like, I'll take it.
Again, could be worse.
And I'll even give you the freebie of you were thinking while you were setting this up, you're thinking to yourself, what would John do? And you tightened the coat around his eyes so he can't wiggle it off.
That actually is what I was like, what would John do?
Exactly. So that John, whenever we get there, that's the scene you'll come in on. It's
Great.
him on the floor. But Typhoon, is there anything you'd like to talk about with Huron or the sun?
I mean, I would like to kind of hear their backstories if they're really willing to talk about it. I'm also just like, maybe they'll talk more if they like just start talking. You know what I'm saying?
Roll me a persuasion.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. 13. 16.
With 16, you will start to get some information. You will learn that. I mean, Kieran's name is Kieran. He doesn't. That's his actual name. The son's name is Aruk.
Aruk.
Spelled Aruc.
Oh, so close. I added a K. And then it auto-corrected to stuck.
Upon talking to them, you'll learn Kieran's backstory. He was good at acting. He liked to perform and put on a show, but it wasn't paying the bills. And he got an offer he couldn't refuse. Do some things, yeah, some crime, but it'll never be pinned on him. All he has to do is act like someone else and occasionally fight, which he was pretty good at. So take the job.
And then I'm gonna ask, like, does that require him not like act as people other than us?
Sometimes.
So he has like a slew of people that he has just all of you guys change into.
Yeah, a few of us are only change into certain ones. But you know, it was a gig that's over now. I'm probably gonna move over to Dryota.
Oh, a good fighter. There's got some good fighting rings over there, so. Is what they said about Dragonheart's dad true? Yeah, I lulled it into it. I lulled it. You almost gave too. I saw it.
Damn, that was pretty smooth. Give yourself an inspiration point for that one. That was pretty. That was a pretty smooth way of working that back in.
I'm trying.
Clap, clap. Kieran will stop. As far as I know, the guy was telling the truth.
I'm writing that down. Okay, fair.
That bigwig guy over there, I don't know, some sort of cheating allegation or scandal, rigging fights, potentially other things. I don't know.
With everything going on, it's not impossible. Have you guys? I point to like Aruk and Kieran. Like, how have you guys like known each other long? You guys worked together a long time. You guys like don't really interact with each other.
Aruk will. Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, he and I had to do a few jobs together before, and oh boy, you do not like to drink. No.
Oh wait, who did you play as from that to drinking?
I look at him. I wasn't. I was being me. I don't change.
Oh, you're not a changeling?
No.
Or a doppelganger? Oh. Yeah, fair enough. Why don't you like to drink?
Because it makes my senses dull.
You play a good John, probably.
As much as the thought of pretending to be John fills me with an unyielding rage, I have to agree.
I mean, you're both, seem technical.
They seem like tight asses?
That was me actually struggling to say the word, and Typhoon also struggling to say the word.
And so fake Typhoon jumped in.
Yeah. You guys seem smart. Just saying. And you're both magic-y people. And apparently death people.
Magically people.
Magic-y.
Yeah, I know. I only have any sort of power because of the deal.
Pact.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, what brought you to the point to making that pact? Was it like what happened to your mother or something? mean, it's okay if you don't want to talk.
just-
It might be sensitive.
You see, he doesn't even turn to look. You just see he's looking up. Like, you can't really see his eyes, obviously, but his head is facing up, and he doesn't respond.
And then I'll do that like we're all boys at a sleepover. Like, it's okay if it's personal and like, you know, sensitive. But I get it. It's okay. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. We're just all having good times. I had another question, but I lost my train of thought. I was trying to like just see if I could get even like just a little bit of information. Actually, wait. Have you? I'm gonna be like, just this is me trying to get information, but like, have you guys been to any other slivers other than this one?
Fake you will go, oh yeah, I've been to Taroga. Been to Dryoda briefly. Never been to Planetara.
I don't think I know anyone who's been to Planetara yet.
Most people, when they go to Planetara, they don't leave Planetara.
Is that like in a threatening way, or they really like it?
I think they just really like it.
How about you, Aruk?
I've been on this sliver my entire life.
You should travel more. I mean, if things work out for you.
Thanks.
Hmm?
I'll put that down. Any places to note that maybe won't be on fire when the world goes to hell?
I mean, again, you never know. We might be able to stop it. And who knows? Maybe with your help, we can do it together.
Your unceasing optimism is refreshing, I guess. It's very interesting you have such a positive perspective on it, this whole situation.
I mean, we all die at some point, and you know, things come and go. Things will continue to terribly happen to us, and so will happy things continue to happen to us. Everything is a roller coaster. I mean, if you have a positive outlook on it, at least you're on a more of a high hill than a low hill, you know?
I suppose so, but when you get off the ride, your soul can theoretically be reincarnated. When I get off the ride, my soul goes into a gem that powers an evil god.
Only for now. You never know. I mean, like, let's just say we're able to work things out and make, you know, save everyone. I feel like at that point, like, if we're able to work that out, we can probably work out your pact. I'm just saying.
Get it in writing and we might talk more.
Work out your pact? Let me talk it over with the smart people, and sure. But, you know, I'm not the guy for that. I'm
Roll
just
me
saying.
persuasion.
Bet. I didn't even see my die. What was that? Oh, 17 plus. Crap, wrong one. What's persuasion? Plus 3. Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay, one moment.
I'm bringing this. We're all in this together. With mindset.
Just a fellow GM.
Mm-hmm.
On a percentile die, if you get all zeros,
Yep.
sick.
Yep.
What does that mean?
You'll see he will stop. You know the Queen has a reason for being so angry with the world, right?
I'm gonna act like I don't really know much. I'm probably gonna say something like along the lines like, no, I really don't know much about it. But I want to learn. Like, I want to know what's going on. What is the story? You know, what happened?
I don't know everything. If you really think that you could somehow win, and if I'm not dead by the time that happens, all I know is about
The ones that are here on this sliver. That are this sliver.
You're saying her children that is this sliver?
Pretty
Her
much.
child? Is like the whole sliver her child?
All the slivers are her children.
So what is this one?
Where we're currently at is one of the twins.
There's more than one twin, like, group?
No, this is... We're
Are
on...
you saying one of, like...
The
okay,
two,
now I get it
yes,
now.
yes.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay. Like, the bottom half is one twin, the upper half is another twin?
Yep. Didn't you ever wonder why we had that weird divide? Science and archaeologists and all sorts of people who study history say it's just how our plane was formed during the weave. But people did that.
How did people make her children into slivers?
I don't know exactly how. All I know is the one in the north is the one to blame.
The one to blame for the entire world or just for this sliver?
The entire world.
I guess that's why maybe they're trying to, I guess, get Duke Thorn has some part of that?
I have no clue what Duke Thorn has to do with this. That part is above my pay grade. All I know is what I was doing down here.
What were you doing down here besides the gates? Like, could you talk to the sliver?
I couldn't, but the people who live in the lakes up north can.
Yeah, I've heard of this. Have you heard what the sliver says? Like from stories or anything?
No, they're pretty guarded on that.
Makes sense.
They barely let anyone go into the lake.
I'm trying to figure out like another question to ask more about the slivers, but I don't know what to ask. So, I guess I don't know if you would know this, but I guess what my understanding is she's doing all this to get payback for humans, try to get her children back. Is that the general gist of this?
Pretty much. Restore the world to before.
And were her children in, like, not to say, you know, the slivers aren't physical, but I mean in a physical humanoid form before?
Define humanoid.
Of human shape?
Then no.
Oh, were they always, like...
They took different shapes.
Rocks? Oh, each of them had different shapes.
Some of them, one of them, as far as I know, from when she's been rambling about her children, was an amorphous being who could turn into anything.
Oh, like a changeling.
Kind of.
I wonder if that's maybe where changelings kind of come from.
Potentially. I just know that our world has been shaped by them. Each sliver has its own personality.
I mean, I have noticed that.
Just
I think
like
it's all at the same time.
you can never really kill a being like them.
Almighty, powerful people, yeah. But then, well, two things. Because you said you talked to her. Did you guys talk regular? Like, did you run into her often?
I had a few dinners with her.
Does she really only, like, stay on this sliver mostly? Or does she go to others?
She has a few places she goes. As far
You
as I
said
know.
that's not like her real body. Her body's somewhere else.
That I don't know.
Okay, but you did say like that's not her actual physical being.
No. Her magical physical form would supposedly drive you into madness.
Oh, that's fantastic. Wait, but then I know we can't kill them, but I guess humans before in the north did something to, I guess, suppress her or put her to sleep for a long period of time. Is that what happened?
That I don't know exactly what they did. I do know it was not the mortals living in the north did it. It was the northern twin that informed mortals how to do it.
Oh,
But as
so
far as I know, that is long lost ancient history somewhere in some ruin somewhere.
Okay, but I guess not all the slivers agree with their mother. Some of them are siding with humans, it seems. If that's the case.
I wish I could tell you more.
I'm just thinking. I mean, so that's very nice of you. I appreciate that. You are. I was gonna say you're a kind person, but then I thought.
Consider us even for you not killing me.
Yeah, no problem.
I know out of your entire group, you would be the one that would get your hands the dirtiest.
I mean, that's fair. I probably am quicker to do that than anybody else. I don't know. With everything going on, I don't know. With the people I'm around, just trying to live a good life, you know? And I obviously live without regrets. That's like Pirate Cove, live without regrets, but in a different sense of the meaning, you know? And like I said, you never know. You might be able to break that pact or find something. There's still hope. There's always hope.
Yeah, we'll see. You can carry the hope for both of us, huh?
Maybe one day you'll see.
Kieran's looking at you guys like, what the fuck are you talking about? Gods? Creators?
Do you worship anyone?
He will stretch as he begins to like lay out on like a sofa. No, I don't worship anybody.
Yeah, I get the sense we're very much alike in some aspects. We just trust the world and ourselves and what our capabilities are.
Yeah, and also I prayed to a deity of acting for about 10 years and nothing happened. So,
There's a deity for acting.
there's a few.
Yeah, I guess there's gods out there for everything.
Yep. God's out there for everything, except for when people actually need them and, you know, trying to act. Who knows?
I wonder if there's like a tier system for gods, like who's strongest and who's weakest.
You'd need to ask a cleric for that.
They might be biased, but fair point. Ask different clerics, then I might be able to get all the information together and figure it out.
What, are you gonna make like your celebrity death match, except for you're gonna just come up with
Sure, this one can beat this one up for this reason, but this one can do that for this
you're
reason.
gonna do death battles with the deities. We ran
knows,
all the
maybe that's our-
calculations.
Maybe that's our trick to surviving this. We find the right deities to fight back. I mean, that'd be a crazy twist, honestly.
I can certainly try.
Yeah, but that's it for line shift. That's all I have.
Okay. And now flips Kieran goes to sleep. Aruk will attempt to go to sleep. John, you are up. Is there anything that you would like to talk about with either of them? Because technically they're on whatever you want them to do. They're kind of stuck where they are.
I took most of everything also. Just
I think John would just kind of like. I'm assuming Typhoon talked both your heads off.
They would not stop talking about god death battles.
Who would win over who based on what they knew? I hate to admit it, but there were a few of them they were kind of right about, but...
Very well, enjoy your sleep.
Thanks. Yeah, you just see he is just straight up, just bound to the chair as much as possible, just laying, just... You'll have a quiet night. Do you read the book, or are you staying up? Like, just...
I was considering reading the book, but at this point, probably not.
Okay. Your shift goes by just fine. You guys can all take your long rest.
Long rest.
I will
I'm
hit
down to 2.
DHs.
I was like, where's my freaking healing?
Cover 1.
Not me forgetting we're long now.
Could I say that I like ate and drank a bit?
Oh, I was
before
assuming yes.
Okay. Okay.
This place
now
is
we're
a
dropping levels.
stocked house, so...
Okay. It is a safe house. I just ate some rations or whatever.
Rations, get your rations.
Yeah,
I
technically your
plugged
guys'
myself into a wall outlet.
your guys' stuff is back in the room. You guys only have... You don't have your stuff.
Mm-mm.
Unless it's on your person. So think of things that would be larger. You keep in your traveling supplies. You don't have that.
What supplies?
Like
Traveling
anything you take
supplies.
traveling, you don't have. It's only what you
Traveling.
keep.
I thought you said battling for some reason.
No. Especially you,
I don't,
rogue.
I don't take that off of me.
Yeah. And then,
I probably
yeah,
don't
you
have
guys kind of like
battling.
are one of the most covert teams you could be. 2 people only
Most
need their
everything I
face.
would keep on me.
One
yeah.
person literally it is their glasses that cast magic, and the other person can hide stuff.
The other person's
Yeah.
a rogue.
That doesn't have a covert team of assassins.
There's like 4 javelins maybe back at the place.
Yeah. Also your bedrolls and stuff, but yeah, like no weaponry.
I'm gonna take out an entire gang now because I got my
That's
tinker's
not
tools.
entirely true.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, say you're gonna go fight the town again. It's not entirely true. One of you is without their weaponry. Teresa is.
You have weapons?
You don't have your
Oh,
gauntlets.
I mean, I can fight without him.
Yes,
My
you're just not. You're
attacks
doing.
just won't be magical.
Where did
Yes.
we put them?
They're in your room.
I put them in my room because my gauntlets are a bit conspicuous.
I feel like that's something. I'm not gonna retcon. I just feel like that's something I would have held on to, knowing that we're like gonna be catching it.
They're
I never went
pretty-
back to my room.
Yeah,
I
say
feel like that's something I would have held for you, since I wasn't in it. But I'm not retconning. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking. I
they're
was like,
also kind of
should have
large and
thought about
heavy.
that. Is what I mean.
Think like,
like
Vi
Thanos,
power
okay.
gloves.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, that's actually pretty awesome though.
Yeah, they're straight on like.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair. I don't feel like carrying that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Exactly. So you
Yeah.
guys have the morning.
It's small.
You guys wake up. The general is still passed out in the morning, but you're all long rested. The guards who did the final watches, they let you guys both go to sleep. Dragonheart was doing, but yeah. They have noted that no one has come up and down the road multiple times this morning.
Okay. Could I say that even so, like the bed that I took would be the closest
the
one
window?
near the window
Yes,
to the wall?
100%.
Okay. Go downstairs.
As you guys go downstairs and get, get food, get coffee and stuff.
Honestly, can I make breakfast for everyone?
Yeah, of course you can.
I want to make breakfast for everyone.
You're gonna make breakfast?
Yeah. If
What
we
are
have
you
the
making?
supplies. So I was thinking some like omelets for everyone, whichever one you kind of want. I got the
Omelets?
supplies.
Yeah.
I got some bacon hopefully in here. You probably don't have stuff to make pancakes, so I'll do some toast and fried
Sure,
potatoes.
we'll say pancakes are available.
Pancakes and fried potatoes. And,
There's just
yeah.
pancake mix.
And some good old Jane coffee.
No OJ though.
Alright.
No OJ.
Okay, well,
Okay.
coffee.
There
Wait, lemonade?
Because
we go,
OJ is like
Yeah, I love lemonade. more than
OJ's
anything.
very Perishable.
Well, that's true.
So yeah, you guys have breakfast in the morning. Aruk is still on his back.
When John comes in, he'll. Yeah.
Just come
Either
up.
one. Just put him in a chair or something.
Thank you. Am I gonna be allowed to eat, or am I only gonna smell it?
For hours, bro.
Would you like me to spoon feed you?
What?
Enough for everyone.
Would you like me to spoon feed you?
Sometimes I wish I would just be dead. Yes, I suppose so, if that means food. Kieran will be like, I'll do it.
Kieran.
Yeah. Kind of like, I'll do
John
it.
will be like, no.
Stop
I'll ask
shoving
him
your
what he wants
sausage
in his
into his mouth.
Huh?
Well,
I didn't put that in the omelet. Wait a minute.
you guys have your full meal.
I just really like breakfast.
Aruk will kind of look at you guys. Kind of like gesture around generally to where the food sound's coming from. Hey, Typhoon.
Yeah?
You gonna have that talk?
Huh?
What we talked
Aruk
about.
thing? Oh, to talk to them, to my team about it? Is that what he's saying?
He's bringing. Are you gonna have that talk with them?
Should I not?
No, he wants you to have like that conversation about getting that going, like getting it in writing in front of him.
Oh, that! Okay. I thought we were talking about everything else. Okay.
No.
Death battles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most of it. Hey, John!
As John's literally sitting there right next to the guy, like...
John,
Are you putting your hand in your face?
Oh yeah,
Please.
just like...
You can hear Rook's like, I don't even need to see it, but I can tell you're upset, and that makes me happy.
Actually, it's pretty funny.
Take the little wins where you can get them, I suppose.
See, there is hope everywhere. So, correct me if I'm wrong. They're just saying to get in writing that, like, if we're eventually at some point able to break their pact, that they're willing to help us.
Yes.
Didn't we discuss this
But
amongst ourselves
yeah.
earlier at another time? Didn't we talk about this already?
No, I understand. That's what I was saying. If there is some way at some point in time in the future that we're easily capable without harm of other people or anything to break the pact, like I'm saying, finding alternatives. They're just saying if we are able to at some point, that he's willing to help. That's all. Not the way I was thinking. I'm just saying, like, in any type of way, we can figure that out. Also, they. Well. Talk about that. Well, I'll insight. Would he? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get a read. If I were to start talking about what we talked about with the whole slivers and deities and everything last night, like, would he seem like he wanted to keep that between, like, us, or would he just not care?
Give me insight.
Thank you. Just because if he's willing to trust a little bit at a time, I'm not gonna break it right now. That's a 16.
The 16. I mean, he told you. He is. You're gonna get. You can work under the assumption
realizes
that he told you, and eventually he will no longer be around you.
I was just wondering, just trying to.
Yeah, no, I understand. You're being polite, but you can assess that he understood what he was telling you.
And I will provide said information over dinner by telling it in a nice long tale as a pirate would. But, like, still, like, to the T. You want me to repeat it all? Then I will attempt to, but you guys all heard it here with me.
How do you guys react to that?
That puts things into perspective.
It puts things into her perspective.
I mean...
But, I mean...
I'm not saying it's not true, but what I'm saying is it's important to remember that if this information was given by her, then it could be skewed by her perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very fair. Well, I think one of the silver linings, yeah, and it is that if this part is true, that the Northern Twin gave the humans the way, or gave whoever the way to maybe seal her, if that is even true at all. And then we know some people like that they mentioned that can talk to Slivers. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a small sliver.
The
Yeah,
Druids.
oh yeah, Druids, yeah, them, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
The
did
Druids
not tell
went
him
from-
that I talked to the mer people. That's why I was like, don't tell
Yeah,
me.
no. I was talking more like start a campaign. There's the Druids
Yeah,
and
those
like
ones that
how
kill.
they were like, we can feel the pain.
I guess they weren't
They
as
got
crazy
us.
as we thought they were.
I mean, they were pretty crazy, but in new
They were more
perspective, you
sane than
did
we really
murder
thought.
people who were telling the truth.
Yes.
And to be fair, no one knew.
So
That's why.
we have the day before us.
We should probably gather our stuff because our god told me that we don't have our stuff.
I don't think I should be spotted. So, even, mask on or mask off, they know either way now. So, I think, Typhoon, you are the stealthiest out of all of us here. If you could get my gauntlets.
Hopefully they're still there. Oh yeah, wait, no, they should still be there.
Yeah, you guys went under a fake name.
Yeah.
That's right. And then
Yeah.
John went into a different room, yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
If you could get my gauntlets, they're important, both practical and sentimental.
I
If
mean,
you can get those for me, I would appreciate it.
I need help carrying everybody's stuff though. I don't think I can carry everybody's stuff.
Do we have a bag of holding? I feel like we have a bag of holding.
Dragonheart has a big bag of something.
Bag
I mean,
of
I
holding?
can-
Yep, Dragonheart does have a bag of holding.
Yeah, so you should have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you let me borrow that for like a hot second, and then I'll give it right back to him.
Yeah, Dragonheart will let you take it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that. I was just gonna get John, because John can also cast Skye, so that works too. Either
No.
one.
No.
John does not have
wait,
that.
no, you use something to disguise.
No, I literally just
They use a disguise kit made of
Oh,
holes.
Disguise
yeah,
kit.
you actually looked like that's right. I remember.
He
now.
looked like the bad future John's gonna take. If he continues.
An alternate universe.
I really don't need anything else. I mean, if you can get other stuff, that'd be great, but priority is, for me at least, the gauntlets.
I'll get whatever fits in the bag. Like,
Okay.
I'll prioritize like your stuff. Yes, I got you.
You guys will eventually hear a knock from the front door.
General up.
Can I quickly go from
You
what
cannot
I
see
know
the front
of
door.
the vantage? I can't see the front
No.
door. Okay.
Can I go through the peephole?
John's gonna send the centipede through the little cracks.
It is the detective.
John will open the door.
What's the password?
You guys didn't set that, so
Do we have a
he'll walk in. Good morning.
Morning. Want some breakfast? Some leftovers.
Would be dinner for me. I have not slept.
Were you tailed?
Oh, God.
I'd hope not at this point.
Any new news?
Well, with the information we had and the cooperation of, I guess, him, it was a success.
Insight.
I'm sorry, what was
The raid.
Oh!
I'm gonna insight that.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot himself. obviously a doppelganger.
And with 2 levels of exhaustion, do you still roll disadvantage?
I have disadvantage on insight anyways.
Oh, that's right.
But the thing is this. I rolled a 17 and an 18 for an 18.
Motherfucker! Roll worse! So with that, you can tell he's pretty serious. As far as him, he's pretty confident.
Okay.
How can we tell you're not a doppelganger?
Show his tattoo.
John, can that be faked?
It's
Were yours faked?
My tattoos? Mine aren't magical. What?
Yeah, say that. I think he was asking about the magical part.
Oh, about the magical part. Got it.
I was saying that's a magical tattoo. Wait, hold on.
He'll like cause it to glow a little bit, and then
I was gonna say John would probably reply with aesthetically, yes. Functionality, probably not.
Okay, I believe you.
That's so true.
cast your spell you can only do once per fucking day right now. Waste it.
Were you able to get Depulto?
Unfortunately, not.
Even
So that still leaves the issue of the portals, the gates.
indeed, but his network has been undermined.
Is he
You're-
within earshot?
Who? Yaris?
Yeah. Oh, no. The
Aruk.
son.
Rook?
Yeah.
As
Can he
when
hear
you-
this?
When you hear, oh yeah, it's in the lobby. This is like in the living room. When he says when a rook hears that his father got away, he'll be like, figures.
Where's he going when he's getting away?
Home.
Where's home?
He's able to transport himself back to the north at will.
Oh.
And when his son says that, the political people in the room are going to go, wait. The general will be like, wait, he's able to teleport at will?
Yeah, he did it like in front of a few of us, it looked like. Oh, he can probably teleport into any room that he's probably been in at any given time that he wants.
Yes.
Maybe with friends.
But
You guys should get runes for that.
logistically speaking, he would send an emissary and say he was riding along and would take a week to get anywhere. So there would be time where no one could account where he was except for on the road. And if he could teleport, effectively he could be doing 2 things at once. Traveling to a city and working behind the scenes.
I guarantee that's exactly what he was doing. If not more. Plus, probably showing that he has the ability to teleport back and forth is probably not something he wants to do.
Yeah, he doesn't
That
really
seems
do it
like
in
it.
front of many people.
Yeah, it seems like a very overly powered thing to give a person, Brandon.
I'm imagining Typhoon says that, but he does like the Brandon thing, like looking up.
I feel like, is Brandon the name of the conscience that lives in Typhoon's head? Like,
It's a little
God,
hamster
Brandon.
It's a little hamster that chooses to run sometimes.
Or Typhoon just suddenly has like precog or like
omniscience around, yeah.
omnipotence.
How dare you fly? That's an overpowered thing to give the bad guy. I'm so sorry. I needed a mechanic to get him around.
I want teleportation.
You couldn't do it
and you
just
know
like
this.
Dimension Door.
No, it's boring.
That's an easy.
How dare you?
Just Dimension Door shit.
How about you dimension these? Okay, I'm done.
All right. John is gonna to Aruk,
Mhm.
do you feel more comfortable now telling us where these gates are? And potentially helping us shut them down? And if so, I will provide with writing that we will attempt to help you with your situation.
Told you no.
If you really mean it, take off my chains.
Jump straight for the chains, like not even the eyes first. Like you didn't even like straight to home base. Not even like you're not gonna ease into it a little bit.
This is a game of trust. Whichever team decides to chicken out first makes them the loser.
Or unless they're playing a.
I'm going to stay by him, like
Morally
right
speaking.
next. I'm going to stay right next to him, and if he tries any wait, and if he tries any shit,
That logic,
I'm
John's just like, that logic is so...
Get with him.
You know what? I'll
I'm
tell you
preparing
what.
Sentinel. I'm preparing Sentinel.
Got it.
John
Oh,
will take off the chains.
Tell me where he's gonna go.
I'm
Anyways.
preparing Sentinel.
So I'm gonna say you're not preparing a sentinel. What you're doing is holding your action.
I'm holding my action.
That's what that means.
I'm holding my action to grab him.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
not
hold
gonna
my
punch
action
him.
if
I'm
he
gonna
were to-
grapple him if like shit happens.
He will stretch. Oh.
I'm holding my action. If he casts a gate, I'm cutting off his hand.
He'll take off the jacket.
Oh, I think that's
And you guys he goes up to start doing something. You guys immediately post up.
I mean, they are. John's just
Yeah.
kind of standing there.
I'm posted.
Whoa, watch it, buddy.
Okay, let's talk. He will then. I imagine this came through midway through breakfast, so he's going to pick up the plate that he was eating from and just
I was thinking the same thing.
take.
Actually.
He's gonna take someone else's fork and just start.
You know what?
Sit at the table and just
More
start
power
eating.
to him, yeah.
Kieran will be like, hey, if he's getting on a deal, I would also like to help. I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, I never said he wouldn't go to jail.
Yeah, but I haven't done, the stuff he's done, so I figure if I help, I don't go to jail.
That's not really up to me. It's not really my jurisdiction.
And I'll look at the detective. The detective's gonna look at you guys.
I'll shrug.
I suppose community service or something of the similar like could work.
I would say after talking with him, dude seems genuinely harmless. He just was looking for work.
You have a terrible mindset for work then, boy. And we'll be like,
I mean, people take what the
He
world presents
shoved
them at
powder
times.
up my nose. Remember?
you're
Don't do that.
alive.
That's illegal. No kidding. Wait, what color was the powder? No kidding.
It's like white.
John's just like, I have so many regrets.
John,
We get things
now
done.
actively
How? I
working
have
with
no
criminals. How far you have fallen, Detective Tessaren.
I mean, you work with a pirate. Let's be real. It was only a matter.
It was unavoidable.
It's either I was gonna become you. Or you become me, or
Is
there's
this
no point.
Typhoon is now Thanos? He's like, I am inevitable.
I am inevitable.
Balance is all things should be.
You should have aimed for the head.
So,
Should have given me some head.
so at this point, Aruk and Kieran are friendly and willing to help. And when I say friendly, I mean Kieran's pretty much like, fuck it, we're friends now. I'm
I'm
gonna
pretty chill with him right now.
I'm gonna rub you guys down until you agree to be my friend.
He's just looking for work, obviously.
And Aruk is, you can consider friendly in the sense of mutual gain.
Mutual
if you help
interests.
him, he helps you.
I will wear him down and become our friend or something.
So you guys have the floor to ask questions, and they will give answers on anything you would like help with.
Where are the other 4 locations? of the primed portals.
Bring me a map of the city, and I will mark them.
Presents map that I use to locate base or to show the base.
And he will point out, and I can actually go to the map for once. Jeez.
The actual map. Oh my,
god. So yes,
Oh
there
my
is
I was
one.
like, is there a different one? But never mind.
There is one here, in the center of the military district.
Let me just write this shit down. Center military district. There's one in the office.
Yeah, so that's the military district.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's one here in the center of this. That's the military district. There is one in the Sun Grove.
Specifically where?
Specifically, I can guess I can edit this. In this large park forest area here.
Sun Grove in ... park.
Yeah.
In park. Okay.
I'm guessing each major section.
Yes, there was one here in the center of this large cluster here in the courts.
The courts cluster.
And these are, by the way, as he's pointing these out, and the general is there, these are nowhere near what they were agreed upon. They were supposed to be out here at like Potter's Valley and like Lost Heath and stuff.
Yeah, figured.
There is one actually pretty close to the Painted Quill in Feather Hill.
Feather Hill. Close to Painted Quill. Okay.
And
the
there
last one?
is one over here in East Road, close to this gate.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana to see if I would know if we would have to, if these would need to be dispelled or would simply... I'm assuming these gates have runes or something, so would simply breaking the runes be enough? Could I roll an Arcana?
Roll me Arcana.
I mean, if I made it shock, you can just...
Oh, it's 26.
God, it's so low.
I rolled an 18 plus 8.
At least 30,
Trash
goddamn.
can.
Sorry.
At least get a 30.
Listen, ask me to do a fucking, I don't know, athletics check, and then we'll struggle,
Yeah,
okay?
go run a lap,
Do a
John.
backflip.
Do anything physical.
Why are you breathing
Roll
so
for
heavy?
Oh,
cop.
well, that's
It's
worse.
even worse.
75.
You would know from the way that Aruk is talking and the way he's presented these runes that they are most likely a teleportation circle, and if you were able to fully break them, the circle would be useless.
So I wouldn't need to use dispel magic. I could
You
physically.
could physically break
Cool.
them.
Cool. That's what I needed to know.
Yep. John's immediately
Were
like,
there-
sick nasty.
John's immediately like, oh, thank God.
I'm not Satan.
Were there anybody... Can we expect anybody stationed nearby?
Oh, definitely. There will definitely be at least 1 to 2 people per one of these rooms, making sure that they're not touched.
All capable in their own right, I'm suspecting.
Some more than others, but yes.
I mean, there wouldn't be guards.
Yeah, no, I know.
And this is supposed to happen tomorrow, or now we're not sure because you didn't show up at the
I
meeting and
didn't
the
show up
meeting
for
was
the meeting, so it
resolved.
could be as early. It would never be during the day.
But then
Well,
we
I
should
don't
take as much of the daytime now as we can to do what we can.
Plus, that meeting was completely
Agreed.
interrupted, so...
Yes. So my
Is there a
father,
reason why it wouldn't be during the day?
some of the individuals that would be coming through don't really like harsh sunlight.
I don't like that.
These forces from the north, are they actual northern forces?
That I don't know.
Probably a mixture, maybe.
All I know is I was told that I needed to be able to activate them all at night.
These people guarding, would they answer to you?
I don't think that's a good idea.
If they didn't know I was captured, yes.
But with what happened at the Pinnacle, and then also the meeting being raided, I don't think it's a good idea.
Probably not.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to divide and conquer, or try to take them out one at a time as quickly as we can?
I don't think splitting would be faster, but I don't.
Okay.
I think guaranteeing that this gets done quickly and smoothly.
Would be best.
And
Yeah.
the cops help us?
Enough people where we don't draw a shit ton of attention, but not.
What if, and I could always change tactics if needed, but what if the three of you focused on the combatants and I focused on breaking the circles?
Yes.
three.
We just need to subdue them quickly. I don't know if they have means of contact with the other circles, so
Correct.
that's what I'm wanting to cut off swiftly. It would also help if I had greater restorations.
Well, I mean, as far as we're understanding, they aren't the ones able to activate the portal anyways.
As per my agreement.
They will make sure now that they're not followed, and they have the all clear from detective. A cleric will be coming to the house in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's so
A
funny.
more kind of selfish request, but also stopping by the Painted Quill first to
Well, there's one
grab
over
my
there, so, yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking that
to-
one first.
yeah, that one first. Again, I want to grab my gauntlets.
No, I agree. Like, I'd
before
rather have you in
we-
tip-top shape.
Yeah. But no, I'm confident, somewhat
No
confident.
offense to everybody else that's in this room. But like, we should probably have people watching the people here be on the safe side, just in case.
Oh, my life's over anyways, so I'm going to go begin the paperwork for my resignation and arrest.
Okay, well, while you do that, can you watch these two?
You want me to watch a man who
Okay,
wants me dead
two
and
guards.
another man who's killed?
Along with your guards and the detective, but
The detective will escort me to my office. These two will stay here with these two.
really think that's a good idea.
Could you just one more question for the son? I forgot his name already. Rook. One last thing. Could you identify these guards on site? Because I doubt that they'll be out in the open just saying, "Oh ho ho, we're
Probably not.
Okay.
Especially
I
a lot of
will
those
say
people-
one thing. I do love your plan of friendship and sticking together, but one of the things that the portal is supposed to do when it opens is kind of ruin everything around it. It's not a simple opening of a door, it's kind of a impact and outward force. So if my father were to learn that you're getting ready to shut them down, he might activate whichever ones he can and just cause everything inside of them to die.
That's true.
So we should hit them all at once.
How many people
See?
do we have?
We can work together. I can be a good guy.
I believe in you.
Counting the party, how many people do we have?
Yeah, 4.
4, yeah.
The two guards and the two.
Theoretically, if you were to
General.
trust the general and detective, they could handle the one in the military district.
I mean, they're going there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're going there. So if you
They're going
and-
there anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying is, it's almost as if, hear me out. I, the DM, may want
Yes.
to do
Back to
that.
my hamster, my head.
Yes.
Brandon.
So yes, you each could pick a spot within the city, and I will take note of which ones you choose.
You go to the painting quill to get your gauntlets and take this bag I'm holding. You get the other stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Because you need your gauntlets anyway, so.
Yeah. Who? Team of 2 or 3.
You said there was one in the Sun Grove?
Yes.
John will take the one in the Sun Grove.
Okay.
Can we give Dragonheart the furthest just because he can run the fastest, and I'll go the second furthest?
So East Hall, your guys are closer to the courts where you're currently stationed. I guess I never actually told you guys where you were because you didn't really know.
That's a fair point.
You guys are technically down here.
Okay.
So the farthest one, away is technically the Sun Grove, but I have a feeling John wants to go there for John purposes.
Yes.
That's fine.
So if you go to the courts, Dragonheart can go to the East Road.
Okay, we'll do it that way.
And just for clarification, when we get there, all we have to do to break the runes. Break the runes.
We don't know if they're engraved or anything, but break it and anything.
Yeah, that's the thing is like they could be drawn on, they could be etched into something. You might need to grab a fucking hammer and break them. Like
you will learn from Aruk that they are not only quite large, but the runes that are in there are also disguised. At this point, they have been modified and built and edited into building sides. So breaking enough of this circle to stop it, because there is not just breaking a rune will do it. A rune, like the teleportation circle of this size and what it's doing and everything it's supposed to do, you need to break quite a few of them. And I don't mean like chip it. I mean like that rune's got to be X-nayed. So you guys will have to break multiple parts. Yeah, you guys have to bulldoze, and transparency for DM challenge. You guys won't be able to break every rune you see. Some, like I said, are built in the side of a building, so you can't really just be like, ah.
Well, we can.
I would not recommend it.
I'm just saying, just because we can doesn't mean we should. But
the rules of D&D would dictate. Yes, you are more than welcome to destroy whatever you need to break in order to get it done. But people might not like that.
Someone's got to.
On my way to the Painted Quill, can I get a wrecking ball?
No, you cannot.
Can I get an excavator?
I'd like to get 2 horses, a trebuchet.
We have 2 horses.
We have 2 horses, guys. We just need the trebuchet.
You know,
you know what we could do? We could do.
Oh my God! No, hear me out. We just put Peanut and Frankie on it.
I mean, they are the gods of this world, so.
What the?
We just point at a building and say the Hawks are in there, and then fucking let them loose.
Also, my thought, peasant rail cannon.
No, you're not building the peasant rail cannon. You're not making the rail gun. Because technically all actions happen within the forest cannon.
Can I pick up a hammer and chisel?
Yeah.
Why
That'll be
like that?
3 silver.
I got a rapier and a dagger. Like, I'm not going to use those. That's going to dull my blade.
Yeah, actually, John would probably also pick up something.
3 silver.
Moments.
I'm going to channel my inner dragon art here. These will do the trick.
Yeah,
my thoughts exactly as well.
Yeah. I'm not a puncher.
I could probably,
He'll probably acid it.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea.
I could probably just pummel the shit out of him until
Yes.
How much is acid?
Not viable in the market.
How much does Dragonheart secrete?
It does not work like that with him.
Dang it.
His does not stay there.
I need a vial. A few.
So
I need guns.
You each now have your location. You are heading out now.
Yes.
Into the unknown.
this is where we're going to end tonight's session. When we come back next week, we're going to hop directly into U4. Hauling ass throughout the city, unbeknownst to the city that is now under a timer of a pretty cataclysmic event. And all the city is none the wiser as...
Wait.
Yeah?
Oh, continue. I was going to say just a little bit of retcon. Can we like come up with a general idea of like where to meet in case one of them does trigger? Because probably safe house might not, if the safe house is like,
So I know part of the reason John wanted to go up to Sungrove was because it was right next to the one that was in the military district. And in his mind, if he didn't die in the immediate explosion, then that would probably be, since the two are right next to each other, probably be the biggest area of impact.
Okay.
So if things do pop off, if things do pop off and things, if he would survive the initial explosion, he would be trying to help as many people as possible. So that's why he's going there.
Okay. Then let's say like if we don't see each other within like a day's time, try and meet outside Cabbage Hall, like within 48 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like having an exit strategy is a great idea.
Yeah.
Also,
no, that's a good plan.
We're breaking the cardinal rule like 5 times.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I will say that like that is the risk that you take.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a super fun risk, because that means each one of you guys get your little chance to shine.
And fail.
Is there a little combat?
Little
Alright, let me just
chance
make my backup
to
character, 'cause-
shine.
I need
Brandon's
my
gonna kill me.
exhaustion out of here.
Yes,
can you
for
set
all
me up
intents
with
and
another
purposes,
black
you
candle?
have your last 2 things of exhaustion are gone.
I get
Okay,
the
Claire
squishies?
came. All right.
What?
Can I get the squishies?
Can you get the squishy? Is your gate going to be the squishy gate?
Actually, can John get the squishies? I get the secondary squishies.
The what?
The squishies, the ones that are easy.
He wants to fight Johns. He wants to fight multiple of Johns where he can poke them once, and they're like, "Oh fuck, I'm dying."
Yeah, until he fucking remembers that they're gonna make him do intelligence saving throws or some fucking shit he's bad at, and then
I didn't say I wanted magic casting people. I said squishies.
You think they're gonna put someone up there who is squishy and cannot cast magic?
That's me, basically.
you're not squishy.
You're not
I'm
squishy
not
at all, my
as
guy.
Squishy. Actually, I do have pretty good help.
You have cunning actions. You have fucking.
You have the most ways to mitigate damage out of everyone in the group.
Yes, but if I do,
John has one thing, and that's being a dick. Okay, everything else is just fucking
You know what?
stupid.
But that hurts emotionally.
Yes, I'll attack them emotionally. That's what I'll
What's
do.
taking John so long? We go check
Talk
John
no
first, and they're just all
jutsu.
crying.
They're just there, like sitting down, like crying, rethinking their lives. Just like...
John bodyguards are just.
Yeah. To put in perspective, Typhoon, you have the ability to disengage, move around the battlefield pretty much as you want, because you can stab and then run. You have evasion that gives you the ability to take half damage on dex or 0 if you succeed, and cunning action, and you hide.
What's cunning action?
Your cunning action to take half damage.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You mean the uncanny dodge?
Yeah, that's part of your cunning
Yeah,
actions.
uncanny
Like,
dodge.
it's within
Okay.
that realm of rogue abilities.
Oh boy.
You called it something else. So I just
Yeah.
like, it was,
Yeah.
I was like,
You
wait, what?
you have so much ways to mitigate damage.
I'm not.
Hey,
If you-
Bramberin.
The only reason I've beat you up is because I've gotten lucky. What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
How quickly do you think you can reduce me from 111 hit points?
Let's not find out. Let's not.
Yeah, let's not find
You
out.
can't power word kill me. You can't power word kill me.
Oh,
In one
you're
turn.
asking for danger.
What?
I know I'm
You're
asking.
playing a dangerous
Hey,
game. buddy.
I
hey,
am
Star.
playing- Yeah, what's up?
How quickly do you think that you can?
Kiss this phone. I mean, as a lesbian, that'd be 0.0000001 seconds.
So okay, so that's your plan. Is you're gonna walk up and just
Kiss
start
his
kissing
phone
kissing the bad guy.
Also, I don't have to reduce you I don't have to reduce your hit points. You're also very weak in the membrane.
Yeah. That's true.
Hey,
We see a
hey,
Hulk,
hey,
like,
hey,
and just destroying everything.
hey! I have advantage against charm, disease, paralysis, and poison. I'm alright.
Pinky.
Yeah,
I'm alright.
but can you see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Pixar for kids.
Hope y'all
Don't
had
exhaust
a
me
wonderful
again.
time. I will do what I please.
I'm taking my Lucky Charms.
Once again, I'll do what I please. They're delicious. They're magically delicious.
They're magically delicious.
Before we go, I'll start hitting buttons.
Hit the buttons.
If Sai, you would like to start.
Oh
spouting
yeah,
words.
today we played D&D.
D&D.
That means this video might be up on YouTube on Monday. It might be Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday.
Might be
I really don't know.
Monday.
That's
Probably gonna be
Tristan's
today.
thing, and he's not here tonight, so I'm not gonna speak for him. Next week we will also be back to guess what? Play D&D. There, usually we have Vampire the Masquerade every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Story told by me, except for this Sunday. It won't be this Sunday.
I played
But
that.
next week,
I
Star
got
and I'll be
broken.
on that. Yes, I broke them. That's okay. They're getting fixed. It's fine. Outside of that, you can always check out the RPG table. Chicago by Night Season 7 will be kicking off at the end of June. And check out Ravnos Archon. He's on a little bit of a break right now, but hopefully coming back in a couple months. So keep an eye out for that. Check out the YouTube channels. Check out all of our friends, family, and our VTubers who all do such a good job. Follow the links. And that's all that, the things and words and stuff.
Time.
Anything from our definitely human and definitely not AI friends?
Revel and rejoice, my friends. I am Stardust Shimmer, Crown Princess to the Crystal Kingdom. Bow down to me.
Oh, now
I'm
we
the
got it.
Princess VTuber that plays a lot of different shit. The shit that I'm playing right now is hiatus because I am currently on Honkai Star Rail brain rot. But I swear once I'm out of
Why
that,
not just
I will go
stream
back
it?
to streaming.
Why don't you stream Honkai Star
Why
Rail?
don't
You
you
can-
stream it.
Because it's not a thing that I like. It'd be
That
hard
seems
to
like
explain.
your aesthetic.
It'd be hard to explain.
Okay.
You can find me when I'm back at twitch.tv/Stardust_Shimmer. You can find me also on Twitter where I shitpost often and regularly.
Yeah,
Is
can't
that for
pretend.
Posting. Like, what is the definition of that?
Shitposting is look at Star's like last 5 tweets where there's no connection and there's no, like nothing leading up to it, where it's just like, can I suck your toes? Like things like that. That's shitposting.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
can
being
I
a
suck your
gremlin.
toes?
Okay.
Yes.
So
Did you really ask if you could suck people's toes?
Yeah.
I 100% believe that.
so you thought
I did.
you thought I made that up?
I
No,
just-
that
I
was
would
something
also
that
believe
I
that.
You
thought.
know, I was actually more concerned that I'd missed it
Oh.
than like that I didn't believe it.
Were you offering?
I mean, we'll talk. We'll talk.
We'll talk. Off
We'll
the-
talk. We'll talk.
Shiro,
Yeah,
Shiro,
yeah.
Shiro, start talking.
Hi, I'm Shiro. I am also a VTuber. I stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays. That is all. I am
Go
AI.
from high energy to
Hi,
like.
guys.
Like, what the fuck?
I am a AI. Nice to meet you.
Why did you turn into
Oh, yeah.
clown.exe?
Yuck.
Is that what I sounded like to you?
I was trying to remember, but I really couldn't.
Clown.exe was
That
literally
was so much
hello.
fun, though.
Yeah, go check. You know,
That was
the
fun.
VOD should still be up, I think. Go check out
Yeah, no,
Tristan
it's-
Sanity. The VOD of his charity stream. We played Clown Car on there, and it was a gut-bustingly funny time. There were legitimate times where everyone had
It's
tears in their
so
eyes because they were
wild.
laughing so hard.
It was
Um,
so wild.
I
bro.
died watching. I
It was
especially
so
like Sai's
wild.
character so much.
Dude, that was
Beautiful.
Such a vibe.
Beautiful. So
I know.
Sai was my perfect
Nice.
opposite.
Oh yeah, it worked really well. Just like everything in my life.
Wait,
wait.
no, Shiro,
Wait.
Shiro, hit the button again. Hit the button. Hit the sad button again.
Shiro, you missed your cue. Come on, man. Perfect.
Thank you. All right.
Nice.
With that being said, thank you guys. We hope you had fun, and we will see you
Oh,
guys.
wait, one more thing. Don't forget to check out Tragic Backstory
Oh,
tomorrow,
Yeah.
sometime as they go live with some streaming some games. Yeah, definitely check him out. That's that guy over
Please
there
check
who's
him out.
waving his
Playing.
hands.
I
He's
don't
awesome.
know just yet.
He doesn't know what he's playing yet.
Go
Go check it out.
enjoy other
It's
It's
content.
bound to be awesome.
If I already technically can be a VTuber, I just need to set up my sword.
You're a flesh tuber.
I am the flesh
Flesh.
tuber. Thank you very much. I have to remain
Mr.
in my flesh
Fleshman.
tube personality.
Mr.
Um,
Fleshman.
Yes, I am in the tube.
Kyle XY.
I'm a man in the cage. All right.
You know that reference? I love you.
God damn it. We will see you guys next week. Okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
you better be here or else.
We love you.
Love you.
gonna find
Bye.